Tucker Stadium in the Coteco Valley, home of the Brewer Patriots. Michael St. John along with Ronnie Shoemake, Chad Robertson, Ben Elrod from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth as we're coming to you live tonight from the Coteco Valley. And this delayed game about ready to get underway. I think we're going to have the colors brought to the center of the field. The flag will not be flown in the rain, of course, but we will have to just follow this, whatever this format is going to be. We have had some talk within ourselves that we may go with a lesser halftime. I do not see either band. At the field right now. And again, everybody with their weather gear on at our stadium at Brewer High School in Alabama, and we are continuing to see what this situation is developing. And we're watching down. I'm delaying. I'm stretching because the flag going to come out first or the players going to come out first? And it looks like we're going to have the toss of the coin first.
Yes.
And we are, and Ben Elrod's going to follow them out to the field as we speak. Ben, how is that? You were walking onto the field. How is the surface under your feet?
It's great, man. It's great. This will be a nice fast track. Look forward to getting the kick going.
For the Arabian Knights, their four captains are on the field right now, and they are led by Lawson King. Also out is Wyatt Lamar, Drew Pusio, and I'm trying to get the other number, and I can't. For Brewer tonight, we'll give their numbers in a moment. Landon Strickland. Okay, Ben, let's see what we got. Go for the white hat.
Pay attention to him. He'll help you out. Guys, tails is red, heads is blue. You're visiting captain. You get to call. What do you call?
Tails.
He said tails. We'll drop it. We'll do it again. And it is heads. You won the toss.
Yes, sir. We want to receive.
You want the ball. He won the toss, and he's going to receive. You want to defend the scoreboard, sir?
Well, I want to kick that way.
Yes, sir. So you line up right here. Face this way.
All right, Ben, I think we've got the Arabian Knights lose the toss, but they get what win they have in their face for the first quarter, which means they'll have it at their back in the fourth quarter.
10-4, you got it.
All right, tonight's toss of the coin brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and the Scott Haga team. When we come back, tonight's opening kickoff, a service of Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are football, we are farmers. Back after this on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
You know them?
Welcome back to the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth as we get ready for the opening kickoff tonight. The Arabian Knights will be kicking the ball to the Brewer Patriots. The Patriots in red jerseys and white pants with the white helmets will move left to right. As you listen, that means east to west here at Tucker Stadium. The Arabian Knights tonight, white jerseys, white helmets over blue pants, and they will be kicking off to start this game momentarily. We've sort of covered everything we can cover. Let's go down on the sideline to Ben Elrod for the final report on our field conditions as the rain stopped for the moment.
Ben, you there?
Ben, are you there? Okay, we have Ben's first missing in action of the ball game.
He's standing right there. Ben, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. Sorry.
All right. My question before we get started, final thoughts about field condition, and is it raining right now?
Just barely drizzling, not enough to affect anything. I look for Brewer to come out blazing guns right out of the gate.
71 degrees at kickoff with a 85% chance of rain as the game goes on. So the Patriots will receive the ball. Coach Matt Plunkett is gathering his troops and getting them ready. You know, I got to give it to you, Chad. You've had this, you've been locked in on Coach Plunkett all day today. You said that he's going to try to boat race this thing early. And I think you come up with a great point, is if this game is shortened for any reason, and we've already been told that the halftime will be shortened, but if this game is shortened for any reason, he wants to be out there and get get points on the board early.
He wants to get momentum on his side as quick as he can, and he won the toss and taking the ball. So I think it's going to be very aggressive right here.
You know what I think is going to happen? I think we're going to have a lot of fumbles tonight.
You think the turnover thing is
I
going
think the turnover is going to be very important tonight. Who makes them and who gains by them.
Going deep tonight for the Brewer Patriots to return this opening kickoff are Cam Ballinger. He'll be joined by Quamaine Anderson. Anderson is a senior at 164. Ballinger, sort of a do-all. He's sort of the case knife, if you would, in the tool shed.
They told us he's the best athlete on the field, is what they say. We'll see him here in a minute and see what's going on, because we are about 3 seconds from the toe hitting the football.
Wooten will kick off for the Arabian Knights. Ball on the near side hash mark. Kickoff going right to left. Toe meets leather, and we are underway. This kickoff is brought to you by Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are Farmers. The ball goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and Brewer will get field position at the 35 to start this football game. First and 10, just getting underway here in the Coteco Valley.
And we figured it was a high, and it went off to the side. The ball was already wet, I guess. He dropped it as he tried to put it on the tee, and he got a little damp, and his foot hit it. So it wasn't much of a kickoff. The Brewer's going to have short field.
We're at Brewer. Did you hear that?
Brewer.
The cannon went off.
Oh, yeah.
They did that in your honor, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, Brewer huddles on the sideline. They come over the ball. First and 10. Mason Lawrence is your center. Your quarterback is Kason Oden. The single back to his left to start this first series will be Walker Latham. Oden turns, gives it. Latham right side, has a hole off right tackle, breaks the 40s across the 45 up near the 49-yard line. That is a 13-yard gain and a Brewer first down, and they go hurry up from the 49-yard line.
We said it.
Tackle was made in the Arabian Knights secondary by, oh boy, here we go. Going to have to hunt a number already. That was Zachary Hallman. Zach Hallman making that tackle. First and 10 for Brewer. They line up with double wides and double slots. This is the old double wing out of the shotgun. Here's Oden giving it again. Here comes Walker Latham again. He's across midfield into Arab territory and ducks his head down to the 44-yard line. That is a gain of 7. They are gouging at right tackle to start this football game. Again, the secondary, Max Cooper, up to make the stop.
They are double-teaming Braxton Johnson out there right now on our right side, and they're wearing him out.
Knights are showing now a 4-man front. They put somebody else in the middle there. They break it off with 4 linebackers. It's a 4-4-3 look. Here's a toss sweep going the left side, and the Knights just blew that one up. That again went to Walker Latham, the 5'10", 200-pound senior. John Oden read that, and the middle linebacker shot the gap and made the stop for about a yard loss.
He did good. He got in the backfield. About the time the ball was passed, pitched back, and he just continued pursuit and got him. That's the first negative play they've had.
3rd down and 5 for the Patriots. They're at the Arab 45-yard line. They started at their own 35 after the kickoff went out of bounds. 10:33 to play in the first quarter. Case and Oden, they're changing the play, checking it off. Again, double wing, single running back to his left this time is Walker. Here's the snap. Penalty marker goes, and before they can get the play out of bounds, or off rather, the inside receiver jumped the gun, and he's going to be charged for illegal procedure and a 5-yard penalty. Now 3rd and makeable becomes 3rd and long on a possession down on the Brindley, or excuse me, I'm going to call them, for some reason I've got Brindley Mountain on my mind. I'm going to call them the Brewer Patriots, and they are now at 3rd and 9 back at the old midfield stripe.
Yep, just got notification. Arab band's returning to Arab. Brewer band has decided not to march as well tonight.
In the second quarter, Gunnersville still leading Sardis 21-0 off the Gilbert and Ball Ford in game. Here's the snap. Passing situation, first one of the night, throws deep downfield, has man open, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Arabian Knights' very own defensive back, Dawson Wilson. So Wilson, the free safety, dropped back in coverage. He was double covered, and the ball was severely underthrown.
It was. It stayed in the air way too long. He threw that ball 40 yards there, but it went like a punt.
Let's go down to the sideline for our One Source Roofing sideline report. Ben, did the wind get a hold of that football?
The quarterback just threw that one up for the receiver to go high point, and the receiver just didn't make it.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights on the turnover. Works as good as a punt for the Patriots because the Knights get the ball at their own 12-yard line. So 1st and 10, Knights on offense for the first time tonight. Your quarterback is Drew Pusio. Aldridge is beside him. They walk a man in motion to the right side. They give it to Aldridge off right tackle, and Aldridge is going to get across the 15 up to the 17-yard line for a gain of 4 to bring up a 2nd down and 6. 9:43 to play in the first quarter. Knights with the first time to touch the ball.
And we're not swapping the ball out every play right now, so that ball's going to be a little damp. I just noticed they don't have a ball boy running it in.
So on 2nd down and 6, going wide to the right side for Arab is Dylan Kirkland. We have a slot man to the left. That is Landon Strickland. No man is the flanker to the left side. Here comes motion with Strickland. They fake it to Strickland. And nope, the quarterback, Pusio, is going to keep it off right tackle this time. He crosses the 20, gets up near first down yardage, and that was C.J. Wilson on the stop for the Patriots. That is going to drag the chains for the initial Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night first down.
Good play. Good fake. It got us up here, too. Pusio held the ball, was able to get off the right side and get the first down, and it looks like the umbrellas are coming out. The rain has started.
It's inside of 9 minutes to play in the first quarter. We've just gotten this game underway after a 44-minute rain delay. Knights are swapping over. They go unbalanced to the wide side this time. Here's the snap. Give it to Aldridge. They'll run him that way. He gets a hole at right tackle, breaks the tackle, crosses the 30, crosses the 35, across the 40, all the way up to the 49-yard line before Anya.
A-N-A-Y.
Ryder Anya. First and 10, Arab. We go hurry up on a Citizens Bank and Trust first down. They give it to Aldridge again at middle guard. Nothing doing. That time Brewers middle collapsed on the running back, and Aldridge for the first time is stopped after about a yard. They give him actually 2 yards on the play. And the middle guard for the Patriots, Micaiah Edwards, 160-pound senior, made the stop.
In that previous play, he ran into his own blocker. He'd still be running. He was broke free.
Coming wide to this side, to the Knights side, or rather to the Brewers sideline, is Noah Man. Here's the snap. Pusio going to roll out, going to toss it. Here's Landon Strickland, got the ball in his hand at midfield. Breaks the tackle at the 45. He's on his way. He's at the 30. Strickland tackle at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. Give him 6. Touchdown, Arabian Knights.
No yellow flags. That was all on Landon Strickland after he caught that ball. He broke away from 3 potential tackles, got away from him, and took off.
Ben, it looked to me like a little rub route. Our wide receiver cut in and took the safety out of the play. They dropped that little pass over the head of the defensive end, and Strickland was on his way.
That's it. They just put Strickland in motion, dumped it out to him in the flat, and he caught the ball. He had the mentality to get even and leave him, and that's what he did.
Wooten on the attempt. Point after coming. Snap is back. Placement is down. The kick is in the air, and the kick is no good. Or it is good.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah,
I never saw the officials raise their hands.
I couldn't see them.
Oh, okay. 7-0. 7:44 to play in the first quarter for Brewer on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
On Fun 92.7 FM, HD1, fun927.com, and the Fun apps. Thank you for listening. Got some folks listening in Dothan, Alabama tonight. Thank you for joining us on a rain-soaked North Alabama. I know Dothan got some of that as well. Wooten to kickoff. Just puts it high in the air. It's taken by an up man, and he is hit immediately at the 41-yard line. He got it at the 39, and a little bit of danger, Will Robinson there for Austin Williams, but he caught the ball. He had sure hands and fell forward for a couple of yards. So Brewer takes over, trailing 7-0, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Let's get the recap of that scoring drive brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and the coach, Jeff Gibbs.
Arab goes 88 yards on 5 plays, capped off with a 54-yard touchdown pass to Landon Strickland. Wooten's PAT was good. Your new score, Arab 7, Brewer 0.
Brewer going to Walker Latham, rather, and he gets up across the 45-yard line on a 3-yard run at right tackle. Ronnie, it looks like the Knights are Brewer is really picking on the Knights' left-hand side of the defense.
They have been all night, Michael. We want to correct that.
2nd down and 5. Brewer getting the play call from Coach Plunkett on the sideline. Kason Oden is your quarterback. Single setback with him is Walker Latham. Here's the snap. He's going to get it again at middle guard. He's going to get a hard yard or two, and that's it. Lawson King blew him up right there. A good play for King. Also on the stop for the Arabian Knights, Owen Ridgway, the defensive end. So it'll be 3rd down and 4. Again, a 3rd down and short situation. The last time they were in 3rd and short, the penalties took him out of the play.
Yeah, it did. We needed this right here, and then we got that interception.
3rd down and 4. They're calling an audible from the sideline. Coach Plunkett waggling in the signals. Odom.
Number 4, the quarterback, Casey Noden on the carry. And that's a Chris Humphrey State Farm agent. 1st down.
Brewer Patriot, 1st down at the Arabian Night 48-yard line.
And we should have got him back there in the backfield, but he slid by us, and that made a 1st down. We didn't need that.
This time Brewer changes the formation. They go with double slots to the short side across the way. Patriots moving in red jerseys left to right midway through the 1st quarter. Hand off to the tailback. He got a yard, and that's all. Again, Lawson King was right there to make the stop, and Braxton Johnson slid over from the defensive end and closed him out for a gain of about 2, 2nd down and 8. We're at the 6-minute mark in the 1st quarter, and that's going to be a heat timeout. Why we're going to have a heat timeout in a monsoon, I don't know, but we're taking it anyway. You're at 7-0 Knights. You're listening to the Fun Radio Superior RV Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Down there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Never better.
Okay. No return. No return. Brewer goes with the bunch formation. They snap it to Oden. He's going to take it the other way. He'll run towards the sticks, and he'll have another Brewer 1st down at the 37-yard line. Run out of bounds on that side of the field by Jackson Ivy. So it is now 1st and 10 for the Brewer Patriots, moving the ball. Ben Elrod, that time they came out in a bunch look to the right side and ran across the left side, a trick formation.
That's where Brewer can give us problems. That's where they got with their quarterback rolling out. We gave up outside contain. We got the 1st down.
Sideline reports brought to you by our friends defense at One Source Roofing. Back to pass. Odin looking downfield. He's going to show that arm again. He undershot the first one. Push off in the end zone. Touchdown and a penalty marker. This is going to be offensive pass interference against the Patriots, as the receiver pushed off on the defender for the Arabian Knights just before the ball arrived. So this is a penalty that's going to cost Brewer a touchdown.
Yep, our defender was going up for the interception, and Brewer just flat pushed him down and then caught the ball.
So let's see the official showing Pat. Nope, they're saying it was a retaliation interference against the Arabian Knights.
How is that?
No, wait a minute. He pointed towards Arab.
Well, he's backing the ball up against Brewer.
All right, he gave the signal towards Arab. So they're going to put the ball back at.
Well, now
they're it off, but it was a catch in the end zone. Wouldn't that be touchdown? Exactly. Wouldn't that be refused in a touchdown?
He dropped the ball.
All right. Let's see that.
Our defensive back never got his head around, just jumped straight up.
That squeegee would help right now.
I thought he was going up after it.
So it is now a 1st and 10 for Brewer at the 22-yard line. They hand it off to Walker Latham. Latham at right end. He gets inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. So it will be a gain of 4, but we have a penalty marker on the field. This may be holding.
Yep. You might ask that guy down there if he would do that.
Holding against the Patriots.
So we've got a squeegee. Yeah, good job.
We got a Brewer Patriot going to wash our windows.
All right, going to help us out here. Just the middle one, my friend. This young man, he's got I don't know if that's helping or not, but Cactus Ropes Texas is on his hat. Keep it there. Yeah, good job, my friend. Now they're walking off the penalty against Brewer, and this is going to be a hold.
Yep, it is. And if people are telling us that there's an online issue, we've called the computer guy. You're hearing Candy Crush in the background. He's going to fix it. We're good on FM radio, but apparently online is having some problems.
Candy Crush?
That's what they're saying.
All right. Unbalanced to the right side. This time Odin's going to run the ball. He's in trouble, and he'll be blasted at the 26-yard line. That was a good clean by Lawson King in the middle there. He had the quarterback in his sights from the snap.
He did. He was following him. He was a spy on him that time. And that quarterback is a good athlete, too.
Well, so is Walker Latham, the running back. I've always liked his style. He's 5'10", a senior. I think he's been starting here since he was in the 5th grade.
He is. He's been here a while right now.
3 minutes left in the half, and a surprise at Douglas to some. I talked about it on Coach's Breakfast this morning. Douglas leading Scottsboro 13-10 off our Gilbert above 40 in game scoreboard. Back to pass. Odom looking downfield, waiting. Interference. Nope, that was almost an interception. Pass was intended for Kwame Anderson, but Max Cooper could have had and again, now we've got the rain is one problem. The rain of yellow flags, rather, is another.
They won't be yellow long in that mud out there.
They're going to get Brewer for offensive holding.
So again, and this is something Coach Plunkett has talked about all 3 weeks of Coach's Breakfast. The penalties are killing this football team.
Well, they got 3 penalties for 30 yards so far in this first quarter.
Yep. So it's being backed off. So now it is going to be 2nd down and 27 to go. 2nd and 23. Check that. 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Knights are up 7-0 on a rain-delayed first quarter from the Coteco Valley. Odin is your quarterback. One back beside him. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Throws downfield. Pass is overthrown. Incomplete to a streaking Cam Ballinger at the 5.
And he was open, too. The ball was just too far in front of him, or that would have been 6.
Michael, I don't want to tell the referees this, but I'm seeing a big storm coming our way.
Please don't tell me that. Forget the referees.
Yeah. I got a trip tomorrow. I need to go home and go to bed.
All right, big 3rd down, possession down for Brewer. They had momentum, and then 3 penalties blew them up on this drive. On 3rd down and 23, they got trips to the left side, single wide out coming our way. That is Clay Clemens. He missed a touchdown pass earlier. 4:02 to play in the first quarter. Casey Odin, the big tall quarterback, good quarterback for Brewer. Back to pass. The lanky young man wires up, throws deep downfield, end zone touchdown. Touchdown, Brewer Patriots. Hunter Knighton in the back of the end zone.
Third time he's thrown that same pass, and this time he connected. That was a very good pitch and catch. The receiver got behind their defender about 2 yards from the end of the end zone, caught it. We got 1 foot down. That's it.
Ben Elrod, a play like that at this point in the ball game from behind the sticks could be a big momentum boost for this Brewer Patriot team.
It definitely was, and we had decent coverage right there. That was just a good throw and catch by Brewer.
Indeed, 3:54 to play. Knights, now there's the gun. The kick is in the air, and the kick hit the upright and no good. I think they may have shot the cannon and shot the ball.
A little early. He just like, I'm not a golfer, but you're not supposed to yell. Just swing, are you?
I bet Matt Plunkett is going nuts right now because that cannon went off about the time he was in his backswing.
He was, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, my gracious.
Ronnie Shoemake, you may get your wish. They may get rid of the cannon.
I know. I look, 30-plus years law enforcement, you don't like loud guns like that going on.
We'll keep it here at 3:54 to play in the first quarter. It is now 7-6 your score. The touchdown was caught by Hunter Knighton, and from Casey Oden to Knighton, and that was, I'm trying to think, that ball was right at the 36 maybe? Yeah. All right, we'll get that recap in a minute. So kickoff coming back your way as Brewer will kick off. This kickoff is service of Farmers Insurance and Agent Joshua Jennings. We are football. We are Farmers, and we got us a ball game with 3:54 to play on a rain in Brewer High School, and it's 7-6 as the Brewer Patriots, give an assist on the missed extra point to the guy in the ROTC that fired the cannon.
Chuck Ellis is listening to us. He's at the Gunner game. He said, amen. He agrees with me on the shooting and the cops. I've been in shootings. He has too. It's not fun.
Brother Chuck, let me tell you, none better.
If Daniel Moore's getting the canvas ready, the name of this one will be Backfired.
Oh, he's loaded tonight.
I tell you, he ate his Cheerios before dinner. And want to thank the lovely and talented Tiffany Jones Elrod, who brought us a squeegee. And this young man, I got to get his name. He's sitting below us, and every now and then he'll look up and say, "Is it time?" As he's keeping the raindrops off the window. If the kick is just rolling around down there, Knights are going to fumble and bumble around, and they're going to fall on it back at the 1 yard line. Kirkland finally fell on it. Had that ball gone into the end zone after being touched, it would have been a safety.
He tried to pick it up, and it bounced and hit his foot, and he kicked it backwards. Dylan did a great job just stopping it from going in the end zone.
You know, we talk about a big momentum swing, and Ben Elrod, that touchdown pass on a third and forever may turn the momentum, and already we're seeing that turn begin to take place. But the Knights now have to operate with their backs to the wall, or exactly to the back of the end zone, starting at their own 1 yard line after that kick.
Got to get a first down.
1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights. They go unbalanced to the left side. Here's the snap. Pusio going to give it up the middle. This is this is Aldridge, and Aldridge is going to get back to the 3 yard line, and nothing doing past that. The stop was made for Brewer by Bo Yancey. 6'5", 215, a junior. Is he any kin to the Yancey we know and love in Gunnersville?
He's not near that big.
Yeah, but he's that good, let me tell you. 2nd down and 9 for the Knights. Ball between the 2 and the 3 yard line. This time they spread the field. Wide to the right side is Kirkland. Strickland going that way. Don't be surprised if Pusio throws out of the end zone. He's going to do it. Now he's being chased out of the end zone. He's going to run for it. He's got a block on the corner. He's up the sideline. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, midfield 40, 30, 20, 10. This will be a 98-yard touchdown run for Drew the Deuce Pusio. Woo!
I'm tired just watching him run.
That's 2 in a row, wasn't it?
Yes,
It went 96 last week, wasn't it?
96, and he tops it with a 98.
Good grief. Like I said, them little legs look like bicycle spokes over there.
The
folks.
wheels on the pooch go round and round, round and round.
You're right. He's loaded tonight.
Yeah,
good job, Ben Elrod, with our sideline reports brought to you by our friends at One Source Roofing. Point after coming. It's 13-6. And, I'm looking at Coach Plunkett, and he is having a conniption. Snap is back. Wooten's kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 2:50 to play in the first quarter, quick score change for the Arabian Knights, 14, Brewer Patriots 6. Back after this on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Back after that big run by Drew Pusio of 98 yards. Pooch kick by the Arabian Knights taken by Nutman. He's blasted by an Arabian Knight on a fair catch, and it will be a 15-yard penalty on top of that. We got we've got scoring recaps to catch up on from Southern Elite Realty and the coach Jeff Gibbs. I'm telling you, you got your job ready to go, Chad.
Yes, sir. Brewer, go start with Brewer. Brewer goes 8 plays and covers 59 yards. Oden to Knighton for a 35-yard touchdown pass. The PAT was no good. That score was 7-6. Arab, ensuing kickoff, goes 98 yards on 2 plays with Drew Pusio covering all 98 yards by himself. Wooten's PAT was good. Your new score, 14-6 Arab.
So now with the penalty, the Brewer Patriots are going to gain possession after the kickoff in Arab territory at the 44-yard line. This game has the makings of a shootout with 2:48 to play in the first quarter. 14-6 your score. Here's the snap. Oden giving it to Walker Latham. Latham across the 45. Hard yardage down to the 41-yard line as he got right on down in a hurry. Latham, by the way, is 5'10", 200, and runs behind his shoulders well. The step was made by Peyton Jackson for the Arabian Knights. It is 2nd down and 5 for Brewer. Patriots have the football at the Arabian Knight 41-yard line. This time they're coming with right there. A little bit of confusion of where to line up. And clock running down into 13, 12. Still plenty of time to get it off. This is that bunch formation again. Give it to Walker Latham behind blockers right side. Got the first down, and he's got all the way down to the 36-yard line in Arab territory. That will be a Brewer Patriot first down. The stop was made by Max Cooper. Again, we're seeing the running backs get into the second level early in this game, Ronnie.
They are moving the ball. Their blocking up front is really doing good. We only got 3 men down. Hey, is there going to be a penalty here?
No, they're measuring.
Oh.
I think he's got the first down, but I may be wrong. But I've got new eyes thanks to Eye Care Associates, and we'll get a measurement. So while we get the measurement, we'll take this time out. 14-6 Knights on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
From Chuck Ellis.
Okay, wait until we clear. Okay, go ahead.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with people's, their goal
is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners has been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and come this time of the year, they give my clothes a special care that lasts another year. Trust the professionals at Clean Right Cleaners to handle all your dry cleaning needs. Open Monday through Saturday in Arab behind Clayton Chevrolet and the fire station. Get your clothes cleaned right at Clean Right Cleaners.
This is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Thank you for joining us from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. 14-6. They measured it. Gave Brewer the first down. We could see it already from up here. First and 10 Brewer. Ball at their ARAP 36-yard line. Turn Walker Latham. Ball at the 34-yard line. 2 yards. Hard running up the middle. Tackle was made by Braxton Johnston and Lawson King. Again, Brewer going with a hurry up on second down and a long 8. They're in Arab territory, moving left to right as you listen late in the first quarter. 1:20 seconds to play. Knights are up 14-6. Bunch formation again to the right side. This time they fake it to the tailback. Running it down the middle. Going to throw long. Has a man open, and it is incomplete. Would that be interference?
No.
There is lobbying downfield, as it looked like Cam Ballinger may have been interfered with, but the official said the throw was over his head, so it's an incomplete pass.
I think he turned the wrong route, too. He was throwing to center, and he went to the left. He went to the sideline, but the ball was 10 or 15 yards over his head.
1:05 left. Brewer now faced with a 3rd down and 8 at the Arabian Night 36-yard line, near side hash mark. Trips to the left side in a bunch formation. Here comes motion. This is Bollinger. Snap. Bollinger is here's the. They went with a screen, and it hit the middle guard of the Arabian Knights in the helmet, and that was a nice idea that totally went wrong.
If if he'd raised his head up, it would have hit him in the chest. That out there all day long. Beautiful performed screen pass right there.
Yeah, that middle screen. That's a thing made famous. Bobby Bowden, instead of going to the flanker, coming on a slant, was going back to the running back. So well-designed play, and they're going for it on 4th down. 4th down and 8. Coach Plunkett is rolling the dice. Bunch formation to the right, quick kick. Love this play. Nobody back for the Arabian Knights. It bounds at the 1, goes into the end zone, touchback, and the Knights will take over with 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter, leading 14-6. Time to catch our breath across the field. One Source Roofing, Ben Elrod sideline report. Knights seem to be a little sluggish starting out here in this game.
Yeah, they have, but they just as soon as you think sluggish, they 8 yards. So definitely need to see more consistency out of the Knights.
Especially, offensively, haven't moved the ball successfully except on the, if you would, chunk plays by quarterback Drew Pusio. Boy, that 98-yard run, hope you're watching it on Horizon next week. That's a thing of beauty. Here's the snap. They got motion. Fumble in the backfield. Brewer's going to get it. That was a trip. They sent motion with Strickland, and it was one of those where you catch the pass, and it's like a whoopee pass. Give it right back to Strickland on a whoopee pass. Now they're saying an incomplete forward pass is what they're yelling.
Because it went forward.
Because it went forwards. The officials are going to talk about it. Brewer was right there to recover it. In my books, that's a fumble because it's behind the line of scrimmage, but that's the old
Shuffle.
whoopee pass, the shuffle pass.
He went forward. He tossed it forwards. That should be a pass. That's
It's
how it is.
also called a Utah pass. But again, the man is in motion. It's a running play. But again, like you said, he moved the ball forward, a forward lateral, if you would.
Yep. And Coach
Behind the
Plunkett-
line of scrimmage, it's an incomplete pass. They'll reverse it.
Yeah, Coach Plunkett's he's not arguing. He knows.
So that's a telltale play. Let's mark that one down as we almost are at the quarter break. That could be a telltale play as this game goes on, because that would have given Brewer great field position in the red zone at the 16.
Yeah, with 46 seconds left to play, and they were moving the ball. That was a very lucky break for A-Rab.
Well, I think that's one of those rule things, and I know it's in the rule books, but when you've got a flanker in motion and it's a jet sweep, whether you hand it to him or toss it to him, it's behind the line of scrimmage. That's my opinion. Here's the motion again. This time they fake it. Pusio back to pass, under duress, throws downfield, incomplete. Pass intended for Noah Mann, crossing route with Landon Strickland deep. Coverage that time by Cam Ballinger. I'm telling you, I'm watching Cam Ballinger. Coach tipped me this morning. He said, you're going to want to watch this young man. He's a player. This young man is a sophomore, 6'2", 170, and he's playing like a senior or maybe even a collegiate.
He is. And that was a tough pass. Pusio was running to his left to avoid the pressure and threw with his right arm back towards the center. That was a tough pass.
3rd and long for the Arabian Knights. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. 40 seconds to play first quarter. Pusio empties the backfield, drops to pass, looking downfield, throws it downfield over the middle, and it is incomplete. Punting situation for the Arabian Knights. Has this been a long first quarter, or is it just late in the night?
It's late in the night. It's 8:20 right now. Of course, we didn't start until 7:45.
So this first quarter had while we've had 20 points put on the board. 14-6 is your score. A-Rab needs to take a breather, and we will when the quarter breaks as well. On 4th down, this is a punting situation. Pusio will be the guy that punts the ball away. He does a lot of that rugby-style kicking. Landon Strickland is also a punter for the Knights. Here comes your rugby kick. He hits a line drive. Nobody back for Brewer. It'll bounce at midfield, roll inside the 45, and will be dropping dead at the 40-yard line. Noah Mann put it down, so it will be 1st and 10 for the for the Brewer Patriots. 27 first quarter, and we have a 14-6 score in favor of the Knights. Boy. Good job. This guy's got a future.
Yeah, he does. Hey, you got a commercial?
I can get him a job in New York City. Here's the handoff to Walker Latham in the backfield. A little sweep play to the left side. Gets across the 42 to the 43-yard line. And that may be the end of the first quarter. I do not think we'll get another play off. And this first quarter will finally be in the books at 8:25. We have come to a first quarter end of play with the score. A-Rab 14, Brewer 6. You're listening to the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments. We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. RE/MAX Heritage in A-Rab is a proud supporter of the A-Rab City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, 256-586-4410. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal, community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Underway from the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth, Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Chad Robertson, Ben Elrod from a soaked Tucker Stadium and the Coteco Valley.
Hard to say.
Boy, get that tongue going, and you never know where it's going to go. So Brewer has good field possession. They've got a 2nd down and 7, 3-yard line. We're just starting the second quarter. 14-6 is your score in favor of the Arabian Knights. Chunk plays, big explosive plays tonight. The story for the Knights. Oden, the quarterback, quick slant to the left side. Pass is complete, but the white jerseys are going to bury him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Wyatt Lamar and Lawson King blew up the receiver that time, as that was just a little swing pass into the flat to the receiver, and a new receiver in the ball game was Silas Simpson, 5'8", 158 sophomore. 2nd down, or make that 3rd down now and 7 for Brewer. Brewers' red jerseys have now become crimson in the wane, and the Arabian Knights blue shirts, or white shirts rather, are becoming a shade of gray. 3rd down possession situation for Brewer. Back to pass. Going deep. Oden going to take the shot. Knights are going to intercept it. Picked off by Wyatt Lamar. Coming back this way. 35-40, 45-50. Lamar is going to be hit and dropped at the 48-yard line of Brewer. And a Brewer Patriot is down on the play. And I believe the stop was made by Cam Bollinger. And it was. And the player for Brewer now gets up and is going to come off the field under his own power. It's one of their linemen. That's the center, actually, Mason Jennings,
yep, number
that
78.
Was slow getting up.
Yep. Fairview leads Ardmore 7-0. Susan Moore is up 6-0 over West End.
You had a Douglas score there and going into halftime between Douglas and Scottsboro.
Hey, let me find that again.
That's off our Gilbert and Ball 14-game scoreboard. Here's Pusio on the give to Landon, or to Aldridge, and Logan Aldridge crosses the 45 down to the 43-yard line. Got a chunk of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, at halftime, Scottsboro came back at 17-13. Scottsboro over Douglas at halftime.
So 2nd down and 3. Knights are going in a hurry. Ball at the 40-yard line, moving left to right as you listen in the second quarter. Aldridge has got 1st down yardage across the 35 in Brewer territory down near the 31-yard line. Drag those chains. That's a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Night 1st down at the Brewer 31-yard line. That interception, quick change, and the Knights are trying to capitalize immediately. They're waiting to set the chains before they snap the ball. Knights are ready to go. Pusio, single running back beside him is Aldridge. He'll get it off the left side on a counter play and get about 4 yards, maybe 5, down near the 26-yard line. The middle of that Brewer defensive line stiffened there, as that was Dakota Crawford, the linebacker, 6'2", 240 junior, making the stop.
We're still getting 4 or 5 yards every play. We'll keep doing that, keeps burning that clock. 10 minutes to go until halftime. Arab leads 14-6.
2nd down and 6 for the Arabian Knights. Trying to now slow down the pace a bit. 9:58 to play in the half. They're up 14-6 and threatening. This time bunch formation to the short side. They fake it. This is Pusio going to the right. He's going right up the middle and will score easily. Touchdown, Arabian Knights. We're having a deuce of a night.
There was nobody there. Everybody went with Aldridge because he carried it 3 times in a row. Great fake. He held it in for a long time. Last second, Pusio pulls it out and goes up the middle.
Great play call.
That touchdown scamper, I'm telling you, you want to diagram that up and run that for the next 20 years. That was a beauty. Wooten to attempt the point after. 9:42 to play in the half. Knights are now up 20-6. Snap is back. Placement is down. The kick is up. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good. 9:42 to play in the first half. Knights up by a couple. 21-6 on the Fun Radio Superior RV Football Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
That freshman defensive back.
Michael, I got to say happy birthday to my oldest son, Clint Shoemate. Dr. Clint James Shoemate is 38 years old today. Hard to believe I had him when I was 10.
You know, it's hard to believe that I can remember him wearing that white jersey or that blue jersey for these Arabian Nights not too long ago.
Number 9. He graduated in 05.
So it is 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They are down 21-6. They go bunch formation to the left-hand side. Odinger quarterback, that little toss sweep going to Latham, and Walker Latham loses his footing. First time we've seen that tonight, and he'll go down for no gain. Ben Elrod, it looks like the footing beginning to give way a little bit in the middle of that field where it's being tromped down a bit.
Well, Arab's defense had a lot to do with that. They're making sure to keep contained on the outside and turn these backs inside to where all the Booger Bears are. And right there you saw Lawson Keene clean things up for us.
Sideline reports, courtesy of One Source Roofing with Ben Elrod all season long. Here's a pass out to the right side. Pass is complete to Bollinger, and he is hit and knocked out of bounds by Max Cooper.
Good lick.
Gain of about 3 yards. Hey, we need get in a Southern Elite Realty scoring recap from Chad, and boy, that thing is a thing of beauty from Pooch.
After Wyatt Lamar's interception, Arab goes 48 yards on 4 plays, capped off of Drew Pusio going 26 yards on a touchdown run. The point after by Wooten was good. Your new score, 21-6 Arab.
So it is now 3rd down and 8 for Brewer. This time they go and empty the backfield, wides to the left side. They're going to run that flanker screen into Bollinger. He's got it and is tackled immediately. And again, that was Max Cooper. They may have him spying right now. I'm watching Cooper, and on that pass into the hands of Ballinger, Cooper was right there almost at the time he caught the ball.
He was on him. They saw it's the same play we got. It worked for us a while ago. They have had chances to get that screen, but we have been quick to respond.
At the end of tonight's ball game, we will be awarding an offensive and defensive player of the game who will get dinner from Sophia's Restaurant in Arab. Looking forward to that. 4th down for Brewer. They'll punt the ball away. Bat snap on the punt. Picks it up. He's in trouble. Knights are going after him. Knights are going to get him down. Ball's on the ground. He loses it, and the Knights will take it at the 36-yard line. A bad snap and then a fumble as he tried to recover. So with 7:41 to play, this is the 2nd turnover in a row that the Knights get offensive possession, Chad.
Yeah, very good field conditions for A-Rob right here, capitalizing on Brewer's 2 mistakes here lately, but Landon Erdl come up with that fumble recovery.
And Ronnie, as I hate to say this, but I'm seeing Lawson King limp off the field ever so slightly.
Well, he had a messed up shoulder before, But we'll see. I don't know why he's doing it. Brewer just got a sideline warning that time. We actually lost 3 yards on that fumble recovery right there.
When we go to a break in a moment, we'll get another Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. College football action tonight. Kansas State and Arizona are playing. Kansas State leads 14-7 there at the half. So it is now 1st and 10 for the Knights. They're at the Brewer 35-yard line. They give it to Aldridge. He is hit up high and is dropped for no gain. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Cole Drinkard, the linebacker, 6'2", 180 freshman, got him.
And he was all over him that time, too. That ball that was kind of slow developing that time.
So no gain on the play. In fact, may have lost a half a yard or so. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 10. 7:15 to play in the first half. Knights up 21-16 with good field position following another Brewer turnover at the Brewer 36. Pusio is your quarterback. Aldridge to the right of him. Noah Mann's going far to the left side. Knights are going now with a slot that direction. Mann stops, turns, gives it Aldridge up the middle. Hit and dropped after he got a bruising 4 or 5 yards. He actually carried a Brewer Patriot on his back for 3 of those. The stop was made for Brewer by Bo Yancey, a defensive lineman, 6'5", 215.
Big boy. Look how tall he is. A 6'5". Golly.
Only a junior, by the way. So 3rd down, they say his knee hit the ground at the 33. Long 6 with 6:25 to play in a half. Knights on a possession down. Far side hash mark moving left to right as you listen here in the second quarter. Pusio rolling out to the right side, going to throw downfield, wide open. That is Kirkland. And Kirkland is going to take the ball in at the 18, the 17-yard line. He'll step out of bounds, and it will be an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
And you saw that.
Yeah. That was a heck of a play. That's what I saw. Wide to the left side goes Noah Mann. Knights are getting up in formation. Strickland to the near side. Near side hash mark. We're down to the 6-minute mark. Knights trying to put another one on the board. They lead 21-6. They're changing formation. Brewer in a scramble on defense. Snap is to Pusio. Going to run the toss sweep left side. That is Aldridge. He'll cut inside and will be met and dropped immediately shy of the 15-yard line. And a good defensive effort that time by Derek Correa, a linebacker, 5'10", 175 junior for the Patriots.
He was all over the ball. We got a timeout here?
Timeout. This is the Heat timeout, believe it or not. 21-6 Arab. When we come back, we've got a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard coming your way on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network. Viral Restoration broadcast booth. Michael St. John. Ronnie, he's expecting that every time. You're going to have him squeegeeing every 30 seconds.
Good thing I went to the casino. I got all them dollar bills.
Oh, is that where they came from?
Yeah, Brilliant Mountain is delayed. It has not started yet.
Off the field.
We're coming off the field because we have a lightning delay. So at the 5:45 mark into the half, Arab with a 2nd down and 7. With the ball at the 16-yard line, the teams are leaving the field. We have a lightning delay. So we're going to take it and take a break here. Let's take our first halftime break. I'm just helping Viv out. Let's take our first halftime break, Viv, and let's go into another scoreboard after that, and then a second halftime break. And then we will come back after this. You're listening to the Fun Radio Superior RV Football Network. We're in a lightning delay, 21-6 your score. Arab at the 5:45 mark of the second quarter. We'll be back after these commercial messages on the Fun Radio Superior RV Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this Community Channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Got the ball. 2nd and 7 on the 16.
Let's see what the Knights can do. Ball at the middle of the field on 2nd and 7. Clock is running, 5:35 to play in the first half. Here comes Brewer with the blitz. Pusio's going to keep it. They're going to smother him under. First loss of the night for Drew Pusio back at the 17-yard line, a loss of 1.
He had nowhere to go. That was slow developing, and they got out after him. They had everybody on him. They knew he was going to keep the ball, and they dropped him back there he got, maybe 2-3 yards out of it, but that was tough.
Dakota Crawford, the linebacker, 6'2", 240, made the stop for the Patriots. We are under 5 minutes, rolling toward halftime. And the Knights trying to put something on the board. We'll have it 3rd down and 8 from the 17-yard line. Pusio, single protector next to him is Aldridge. Fakes to Aldridge, going to throw that little pump pass to Landon Strickland. He'll get it and will be down before the line. I do not believe he got the first down, but he'll be close.
About a football away from it.
4th down territory. Ben, how close?
He is 1 yard, exactly 1 yard.
Yeah, they'll go for this.
So it's 4th and a yard. Knights are in the red zone of the Patriots. 4:25 to play until half. 21-6. Let's see what they'll run. They set up with an empty backfield. This is going to be a Pusio run. He goes with a hard count. They jump and get back. And now the officials are saying, let's get this play underway. It's down to 2. 1 second. Pusio going to run it at right guards. Got the first down. Got more. Steps inside the 5. Down to the 3. Into the end zone. Touchdown Arabian Knights.
That was all part of the plan.
I see taco dinner coming. Oh, wait.
Drew Pusio has put the Arabian Nights offense on his back tonight and carried the whole game.
He has. He did. They snapped that ball with 1 second to go. The coach staff was hollering, snap the ball, snap the ball.
So it is 27-6. Point after coming. Pusio will hold. He does everything, folks. Snap is back. Placement is down. Wooten's kick is in the air, and that kick is good. New score with 3:59 to play in the first half. Arab 28, Brewer 6. You're listening to the you're listening to the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Point in the game. Tell me when you come back.
Bellinger, number 1 on the return for the Patriots.
Bollinger is going to get the kickoff. He'll take it at the 29, comes across the field, 30-35, up to the 40, 42, 43-yard line, popped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Stop was made by Peyton Jackson for the Arabian Nights. So now Brewer needs answer points before halftime. 3:51 to play. They trail 28-6. Sure, Coach Plunkett would like to get back in this game. They give it to Walker Latham. Walker Latham crosses the 45 up to the 48. Gain of 5 for the Patriots.
Good, just straight up the middle playing the football right now. That's all they do. He hadn't been down at all. His passes have been way off tonight.
Lawson King on the stop, 2nd down and 5. Brewer moving right to left as you listen. This time a little mix-up in the backfield. He's going to get it off to Walter Latham. He's got a hold. He's got the 40. Breaks Cliff at 30. He breaks between two Arabian Night defenders, and he's finally brought down all the way down at the 15-yard line.
And that was a screwed-up play. It was supposed to be a pitch out, and he wasn't there as he tossed it to the guy. That delayed Arab. It froze him, and he had a wide-open field to go up.
Dallas Helton, senior defensive back, made the stop and saved the touchdown, but it's 1st and 10 for the Brewer Patriots inside the Arabian Night red zone at the 15-yard line. 3 minutes to play in the half. Oden, the quarterback, single setback beside him. They look over, get the call, snap, fake on the handoff, throws it outside, pass is complete. Nope, dropped by, nope, that wasn't Bollinger. That pass was intended for Quintavious Anderson.
I like that play because everybody, the man went in motion, and all of Arab went after him. He turns behind him and throws it over here, but we had good coverage on him.
2nd down for the Patriots. They've got C.J. Watson in the ball game as a running back. He's going to get the ball. He's a smaller player. He gets inside the 15 down to around the 13. And, again, that was Lawson King in the middle to make the stop. Lawson King's had a good defensive game for the Knights.
He has. He's been wherever he's supposed to be out there. Good thing we lost our squeegee guy, Michael. I'm out of $1 bills. Only got 20s left, and that ain't happening.
Did he take the squeegee?
It's still down here.
That's good. Honest young man. Trips to the right side for Brewer. 2:28 to play. They're at the Arabian Night 13 trying to get answer points after the big scamper by Drew Pusio after a turnover and a lightning delay. Wait the snap. We get it. Back to pass. Here comes the middle screen. Gets it into the hands of Watson. Watson's got the 10. He's got a 1st down for Brewer. It's 1st and goal at the 2. Quickly, let's get a Southern Elite Realty scoring recap from Chad Robertson on that Arabian Night touchdown.
Arab goes 36 yards on 6 plays, capped off with Drew Pucio's 10-yard run. Wooten's PAT was good. Your new score, 28-6, Arab.
You know, Ben Elrod, this could be a momentum building for Brewer, a momentum builder going into a abbreviated halftime, cutting this score in half.
It definitely helped getting on the board, but Arab gets the ball in the second half.
Indeed, they
Fumble.
do. Handoff. Ball's on the ground.
And there's a flag. Is that a beanbag
No,
or a flag?
the flag went down, but I think he meant to throw the beanbag. The official, I think, their Arab says they have the ball.
It's Arab's ball.
The officials are saying.
Is there a hold?
They're talking about it, but there's a penalty marker down. Was there motion? Yep, there was. It's going to be Arab's ball inside the 1.
That's a good momentum bust right there for Arab. I got a feeling that this abbreviated halftime, nobody's going to lead the field.
All right. Well, that was a illegal shift. It is declined, and Arab gets possession on the fumble at the 1. Did you see who got it, Ben? In that scrum, I didn't pick up a number.
I did not, but Arab got the ball in the end zone. They're going to get the ball at the 20.
So they say they recovered in the end zone.
Yes.
So that'll come out to the 20.
That's good news. We got a minute and 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Arab still up 28-6.
See if the Knights want to score one more before halftime. This could be a nail in the coffin if they do. Empty backfield, trips to the left side. Pusio is your quarterback. Drew looks at the line. Here's your chance. He's going to run a quarterback draw. Gets in the open. 30, 35, 40, and he'll go down sliding at the 45-yard line.
Yep, and he's safe. That little baseball slide came in right there.
Smart play by Drew not to take that hit.
Yes. They only outweighed him about 200 pounds.
Big yardage, though. 1st and 10, Arab, 24 on the carry. Drew Pusio at middle guard for another quarterback draw. 3rd time we've seen that play work tonight. Trips to the left side. Let's see if they run it again. We're down to 70 seconds left in the first half. Arab is up 28-6. Snap, Pooch, going to throw it. Landon Strickland's got it, tackled immediately. Good stop that time. As that time, that was a busted coverage, but Walker Latham laid the wood, and the Knights are going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here.
That catch was made by Noah Mann, by the way, 10.
Noah Mann caught the ball.
So we'll keep it here. We're down to 53 seconds. Knights took this timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 5, just shy of midfield. And, Ronnie, as this game has progressed, the Knights are enforcing their will on the defensive line of the Brewer Patriots.
They are. They're just moving the ball when they want to. That middle's been wide open the last several plays. And the corners, they're playing soft on the receivers out there. I just keep pounding it down. I think they're going to try to get in the end zone for halftime right here.
So the officials are trying to move this game along. They're supposed to give us a minute for a timeout. They gave us 38 seconds. Both teams are back on the field. I don't blame them. They're under divisive weather situations here. We just want to get this game in. 2nd down and 5 for the Knights, just shy of midfield, moving left to right as you listen in the last 53 seconds of this first half. Tight end to the left side, turn, fake it to Aldridge. Here's Pusio going to roll out. He's being chased, going to throw downfield. Got it into the hands of Hudson. And Luke Hudson is going to, there's a tackle, and a penalty marker goes down at the 39-yard line. That was behind the play. I don't know what that, I don't think that was a face mask.
Roughing the passer?
Maybe, but it was thrown by the line judge.
Okay.
Flag at the end of the play.
Let's see what that is. I feel sorry. This referee has either turned an ankle or wrenched a knee, and he is having a hard time getting around.
That's the white hat is limping really bad.
Yeah, bless his heart. Holding against Arab. This will come back.
Oh, it's a block in the back.
Block in the back.
Block in the back. There it is. Actually, when I saw him grab his wrist, I didn't see him go forward with his hand, so that's the block in the back sign, but apparently he did.
Hey, Ben, that referee's running like you and me do.
Speak for yourself, shoemate. Ear to pocket, baby.
Ball is placed at the 49-yard line. It'll be
Okay,
2nd
so
down.
now the ball is advanced to the 49-yard line in Brewer territory to be 2nd down and 4. We're inside of 40 seconds to play in the half. Pooch going to get the ball. He's going to go up the middle. He gets a block. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20 and hit from behind and drowned down after the 18-yard line. Good effort for the Brewer Patriots to stop a touchdown by Landon Ferguson. Knights are going hurry up. 25 seconds to play. They're at the Brewer 16 again in the red zone, and they're going to chunk the ball down to stop the clock. Spike it and stop it.
Yep, now regroup, think about it. Got 20 seconds to move 25 yards.
On 3 downs.
Yep.
Or actually, they can actually get a first down inside of the 6-yard line.
Oh, they're on the 15 right now, aren't they? I thought they were back a little further.
Nope, the ball's on it looks like the 17.
Okay. I've lost my squeegee guy.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of fans, too, tonight. Some brave hearts with umbrellas still, and the pep squad across the way, and it looks like
a construction crew.
Construction crew. So it is a 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. Pusio going to roll out, throws a little pass to Landon Strickland. He stepped on the line. He was going to do a spin move on Ballinger, and he is out of bounds at the 13. Knights trying to put something on the board, moving toward the scoreboard, left to right as you listen. In the last 16 seconds of the first half, this seems to have gone on for about a day and a half.
Yeah. I say they go wide left this time.
Will we try our first field goal of the year?
No. I don't think so. No wind at all right now.
Knights come to the line of scrimmage, unbalanced to the right side, the short side. Pooch looks him over. Here comes a blitz from the outside. He pulls it, going to move to the left side. Got the block on the corner. He'll go into the end zone. Pucio's in the end zone again. He's living there this year. Touchdown, Arabian Knights.
I told you, go wide left. It was open. There was nobody over there.
Ben Elrod, Drew Pusio tonight is putting on a show.
That's the mismatch that's created by his versatility at quarterback. If you can't run between the tackles, roll Pooch outside the tackles, and he can get you that way.
One Source Roofing sideline reports this year brought to you by our friends at One Source Roofing. We could use a roof on this place to keep the rain away tonight. 8 seconds remain in the half. Knights are up 34, trying to make it 35. Snap is back. Placement is down. Kick is up. Kick is in the air. The kick is good. So with 8 seconds to play, first half, new score, ARAB 35, Brewer 6. Back after this on the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Broadcast booth, squib kick. It'll be covered by an up man for the Brewer Patriots. That was Austin Williams. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Brewer Patriots at the 36-yard line. Let's get our Southern Elite Realty scoring recap. Chad, Knights, and Puccio just rolling up the points.
ARAB covers 80 yards on 6 plays, capped off by Drew Pusio, 13-yard touchdown run. The point after by Wooten was good. Your new score, 35-6 ARAB.
Funny, sneaky suspicion that, Ronnie, we have a big listening area, a big listening audience in Gunnersville. Perhaps Gunnersville fans and players coming back from their big win tonight at Sardis.
I believe you are correct right now. I just talked with Chad, and he said we got over 6,000 people listening online. Some people are saying they can't hear us online, but he says we're on.
First half has come to an end as Brewer takes a knee. We're going to have a 10-minute halftime officially. 35-6 Knights. Let's see if the coaches go with a running clock in the second quarter, or in the second half. We'll check on that. In the meantime, we'll be back. Big scoring recaps coming up. We got the coach on the sideline with Chad Robertson. Coach, Chad?
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Coach, give us your thoughts on this delayed first half.
Well, you just roll with the punches. Whatever comes your way, you got to do it. Our guys have done a good job. We had a shortened warm up. It's kind of how we start practice each week or each day. We get about a 10-minute warm up, and then we compete against each other for 4 or 5 downs, and then start practice. So that's just kind of what we preach. This is just another day for us.
You gotta like the big plays your offense has come up with tonight. When they get back in the hole, they come out firing.
Yeah, man, those guys up front, they just open up holes no matter what they're bringing the funk on us. We're opening up holes, we're getting good kicks, and Drew's finding the creases, and then we're able to throw the ball pretty successful in this conditions right now, doing a pretty good job with that.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Great job, Ben Elrod of Coach Report, of course, brought to you as our sideline, part of our One Source Roofing sideline report, and also our halftime interview with the coach, brought to you courtesy of Morgan Family Practice and team doctor, Dr. Bo Morgan. Schedule your annual physical at Morgan Family Practice. Coming up next, the delayed Marshall Gas District halftime report. Travis Allred with all the scores coming up and recapping the first half action of all the games on the Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard. Some of the hay is in the barn as we already have some fun finals, and we are at halftime. Your score, Arab 35, Brewer 6. The Knights are not going to go into the locker room. They are going to stay on the field for this halftime break, so that is an interesting proposition for the Knights. Again, it's halftime, 35-6, Knights over Brewer on the Fun Radio Superior RV Football Network. All right, check.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
About to get underway between the Brewer Patriots and your Arabian Knights as we come to you from the Viratech Restoration broadcast booth. Down on the field, Ben Elrod has returned to the soggy stadium field of Tucker Stadium. And Ben, the conditions deteriorating somewhat, but we're going to try to get the second half in.
Yeah, the field's in great shape between the hashes. It's not all dug up. There's a couple of divots, and like you'd expect, but it's held up very, very well. So kudos to the groundskeepers down here at Brewer.
Chad, I'm looking at the beautiful B in the middle of the field, and it has taken its wear because a lot of this game has been played between the 40s.
Yes, that's right. Arab has had pretty good field conditions starting, and Arab's doing the short kickoff to Brewer. Well, we kicked off to them, so you're right. We're playing about 30 yards of the 100-yard field.
This will be the second time tonight that the Brewer Patriots will kick off, and Bollinger, it's Ballinger, Bollinger is going to kick it off. He is that outstanding sophomore for the Brewer Patriots. Well, they got him. Is he a sophomore or does that say senior? I can't read here. Hold on. Lights back on. Senior. Cam Ballinger. And now he's got him as a sophomore here. Over here, they've got him as a senior.
Make him a junior.
I think he's a sophomore. I think he's brand new to this club. And the kick is going to be kick aimed for the corner. It'll be taken at the 25, brought forward to about the 28-yard line, and that's where Arab will gain possession. 1st and 10 as we start the second half, and the Knights comfortably ahead, 35-6. Chad, when you review this game, it has been a Pusio show, but above and beyond that, 3 turnovers for Brewer, none for the Arabian Knights, 3 turnovers, all turning into points for Arab. That's a 21-point swing.
Yeah, yes, that's hard to overcome things like that, but Arab gets the ball right here. Open the second half at the 25-yard line.
Gunnersville game is going final. We'll be checking the Gilbert and ball forward in game in just a minute. First squad for the Knights still in the ball game. That is Logan Aldridge at middle guard. He'll get about 4 yards. Got a final from Gunnersville.
Yes, 64-0.
Gunnersville shuts out Sardis. Second down, and let's call it 6. Clock is running, 11:26 to play. We just started the third quarter in the Coteco Valley here at Floret, and beautiful confines of Brewers High School Stadium, known as Tucker Stadium. Second down, Knights, bunch formation. They got wide to the left side, Noah man. Landon Strickland is in the slot. This time they move Hudson in front as a blocker over right tackle. That's where they run. Wherever Hudson goes, that's where Logan Aldridge likes to go, right behind the block of Hudson. He'll get another 4 yards to bring up 3rd down and 2. On the stop that time for the Brewer Patriots was their defensive end. That was, again, that was, was that Welker? No, that was Landon Ferguson on the stop. So it is 3rd down, possession down for the Knights, their first possession of the third quarter. We've just gotten underway. Knights are up 35-6. Aldridge set back behind. He'll get the ball on the right side. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward across the 36 to the 37-yard line. He is going to be close to that first down from where he fell. Drag those chains. That's an Arabian Nights Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
Very good play call right there. Going back to the basics, just right up the middle. Three plays, pick up a first down.
Aldridge comes out of the ball game with a very dirty shirt. He's done a lot of running in this football game. Clock continuing to run. Knights are in no hurry. They want to run clock here, up by 35-6. And Prickett is in the ball game at quarterback. Pritchett is in the backfield at tailback, and the Knights are going to go under center with Pusio. Turn, give it to Prickett, left side rather, and he's got about 4 yards up near the 40-yard line. Stop was made that time by Cole Drinkert, the linebacker for the Brewer Patriots, 6'2", 186, and a freshman. A lot of young folks on this Brewer team, sort of like what we saw with Sardis, but a little bit more senior leadership.
Yep. You know what's coming when you got a bunch of freshmen playing.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, did he say 238 total yards for Arab or 338?
338.
That's what I thought. My bad.
Knights lining up, bunch formation to the left side, just outside the tight end. On 2nd down and 6. Pusio fakes to Pritchett. Rolls out, going to throw downfield. Throws to Noah man in coverage, incomplete. Bollinger had good coverage and bopped the ball away up at the 48-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down for the Arabian Knights. 3rd down and 7. They're at their own 40-yard line. Clock is running, or actually on the incomplete pass, clock stops with 8:53 to play in the second half, or excuse me, in the third quarter. Boy, it's getting a long night on me, folks. My bedtime's not to midnight, just ask Ronnie. 3rd down and 7. Pusio, quarterback. Aldridge back in the game. Here comes motion. They're going to roll it outside. Aldridge is going to be blocking, and the pass is going to be, shoots a little quick pass out there. The first time we've seen that one tonight into the hands of Kirkland, and Dylan Kirkland is up for a first down, another Citizens Bank first down for the Arabian Knights up at the 47-yard line.
They just keep moving the ball, running that clock right now.
You're starting to see some of the Brewer Patriot folks with hands on hips down there and starting to pull at those pants, winded, pulling at the jersey.
Very sparse crowd here tonight on both sides.
Most of them went home when we had the last lightning delay before halftime. Knights moving most very quiet here too. Here's a fake handoff going to Aldridge. Aldridge hit the backfield and be dropped. Second time tonight, the Knights backfield or Knights running back has been dropped for a loss, only the second time tonight. First time for Aldridge. Loses 4, so it will be 2nd down and 14.
Nowhere to go. That guy jumped the line there, and he was in the backfield as soon as Aldridge got the ball. Held on to one leg, and he couldn't go anywhere.
Knights have maintained possession of this football here for the entire third quarter, and we're almost halfway through it. Landon Strickland wide to the left side this time. Jackson East motioning something to his quarterback from his tackle position. Here's the rollout to the backside. Here is Pusio throwing it. He was almost across the line of scrimmage. Luke Hudson ended up with the ball and goes out of bounds up near the first down marker. Ballinger, again, the sophomore, knocked him out of bounds, and he got up winching his right leg, but I think he's going to stay in the game.
Brewer just got hit with roughing the passer.
Yeah, very late flag. The white hat came in long from way across the field and threw it.
Roughing the passer.
Yes.
You know, Coach Plunkett cannot look at him. He is being very demonstrative out there to his team and perhaps to the umpire, but the umpire didn't throw the flag.
No, so. He did. He threw the ball, and Drew was turning around and going the other way when he got hit.
So that penalty will give the Arabian Knights another Citizens Bank and Trust first down at the 29-yard line in Brewer territory. And we have 7:22 to play in the third quarter. Knights are marching. The defense for Brewer just doesn't have an answer, Ronnie.
No, they don't. He's wanting to change the play right now. Drew's not happy with the play call.
They didn't start the shot clock.
Shot clock.
We're waiting. Drew says they still now the clock has started, and now Drew looks to the sideline to get a call. Apparently there is some kind of, at a certain point on the shot clock, quote unquote, that Drew looks to the sideline for the call.
Yeah, they're just draining the clock right now. He's going to run this down to about 4 seconds before he snaps the ball.
When he looked over there, the shot clock was on 0. They never started it, so.
Yeah, he's just.
But the game clock was going, so we benefited by about 20 seconds.
1st and 10, Arabian Knights. Ball just inside the 30 of the Patriots. Gives it to Aldridge off the left side. He breaks to the outside, and he will be tackled in space at the 25-yard line. The stop was made by Clay Clemens. He's had a good game tonight defensively for the Brewer Patriots. He's a linebacker on that side. Gain of 4.
If he had turned inside, then he would have scored. He tried to get outside, and the guy was able to flag out.
I was thinking the same thing, but we can see up here. He can't see down there probably.
And again, we have what fans have remained. We give them a big attaboy, if you would, Ronnie.
Oh, yeah, attaboy.
Down to 6 minutes to play in the third. Knights taking their precious time. They've had full possession of the ball the entire third quarter. This time they go unbalanced to the right side. Brewer looks like they're going to come from the other side. They fake it to Aldridge. This is Pusio going to look for the corner, has the 20, and will step out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line at the 14-yard line. Drag the chains. That's another Arabian Knights Citizens Bank and Trust first down.
Have we had a ball player score 5 touchdowns in one game?
Yes.
One of the guest kids?
Drew Guess.
Okay.
We got a heat timeout. That's what stops the clock. So 5:47 to play third quarter. Knights driving and leading 35-6 on the Fun Radio Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners has been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and come this time of the year, they give my clothes a special care that lasts another year. Trust the professionals at Clean Right Cleaners to handle all your dry cleaning needs. Open Monday through Saturday in Arab behind Clayton Chevrolet and the fire station. Get your clothes cleaned right at Clean Right Cleaners.
This is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
I wish she hasn't come back. Yes, I'm going to miss a play. Sweep play going to Kirkland, and he's hit by 11. He's clotheslined by Cole Drinkard.
You need to turn the light back on.
Toss sweep to Dolan Kirkland going to the left side, and he is boy, hell of a clothesline that time by Cole Drinkard. But he got 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Arabian Knights as we return to the Virotech Restoration broadcast booth. Knights are back to the line of scrimmage. Clock is running. We're inside of 5 minutes. 4:55 to play in the third. Knights are up 35-6. Single setback next to Pusio in the gun is Aldridge. He's going to get the ball off the right side, and he is going to grumble for about 6 yards. It'll be a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Knight first down. And
it's a pass.
Was it a pass?
Pop pass.
Pop pass.
Yeah.
Missed it. Sorry, boys. That was a great fake by Aldridge. Was it?
No, it was Pusio.
No, yeah, he faked it to Aldridge.
He faked it to Aldridge. That's why I said it was a great fake. Who caught the ball? I didn't get that.
Noel Mann.
Noel Mann.
Timeout.
Okay. Timeout, and they haven't moved the down box yet. The officials are talking about something. Now they move the down box, and that is 1st and goal. Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Knight
he's
first
a little
and
short.
goal at the 6.
It's going to be short.
Oh, they're measuring.
He's going to be a little short. 2 links.
We can't say we need our squeegee guy.
Yeah, no kidding. And I've got good eyes now.
Yeah, Lloyd, you ain't doing nothing. Go wipe the window down for us.
They're going to stretch the chain. They do. And it is going to be, we await, it is going to be inches short.
3 links.
3 links of the chain short.
That's one of them Kim Lund measurements.
You know what? And I'm hoping it comes. I like what the USFL is doing, or the UFL is doing. I like the idea of a laser 10 yards.
Yeah.
You measure exactly 10 yards because a chain and 2 sticks doesn't work for me anymore.
Well, they got it on TV. I mean, can't you hate to sit on the field of the stadium?
Did y'all hear the presidential debate? She said she was going to do that.
Oh, that wasn't a debate. That was a debacle.
Okay.
I really think, folks, but I won't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a debate. I used to be on a debate team. That wasn't a debate. That was a made-for-television.
I've been debating for almost 44 years now, and I've never won.
S show is what that was. Reality TV S show. I'll leave it at that. 3rd and short for the Knights. Handoff, Aldridge, right up the middle. That's now a Citizens Bank and Trust Arabian Knight. 1st and goal as he'll get down to about the 4-yard line. So now the clock on 1st and goal will stop with 3:47 to play in the 3rd quarter. And it is 35-6 in favor of the Arabian Knights, and they're on the front porch.
Yep. And it's going to be a late night. Good grief. You know, it's Friday night, so I stay up past 8 o'clock. And then make it up for it tonight.
It is Friday the 13th.
That's true. And happy birthday, Clint Shoemate again.
And a month from today?
Oh, no.
Big day.
78 years old.
Not quite. Roll out by Pusio, looking downfield. Will he tuck it and run? Nope, he's going to throw the ball. Touchdown. Just like that, Noah Mann. And a penalty marker down.
Holding.
Coming back.
Holding
on the Knights.
Yeah. We still keep the ball. That was we did not need that coat that right there. Michael, you need to read this about your grandson. You'll love it. A-Rab's going to get the ball back. I think we're about on the 10-yard line or whatever. He's mad he couldn't open new presents.
He's sassy. His words to me these days are, "Really, Papa?" Here's the handoff. And this is Logan Aldridge, and Aldridge is going to get down to about the 6-yard line. Folks, thank you for listening. I know it's probably as taxing on you guys as it is on us. These games, you start doing football, you do it for a career, you do it for my 44th year of high school football, and you get into a rhythm. And then you get a night like tonight where you don't start on time, lightning interrupts you, you have penalties, you have things that go on, and you go, what in the Sam Hill is happening? And I can't blame it on anybody but the weather. Although if I could, we'd probably blame it on the Democrats.
He said that, I didn't.
2:30 to play in the third. I couldn't resist. Here's a counter play to Aldridge. And boy, that Cam Ballinger, he is a player. He came from the corner and made that stop for no gain.
That brings up third down now? Yeah, third down and goal.
Third and goal for the Knights. Could we maybe see our first field goal attempt of the year? Ben Elrod, you've been a little quiet across the way. I haven't gone to you, but this game oh, you're asleep. I get it. This game is dragging, man.
We're letting them penetrate. We got a double team right there and get outside and go.
Third and goal.
I thought he jumped in.
Yep. Nope, he got back. Check with me to the sideline. So how many years now before they put the little electronic device in the helmet to waggle instead of waggling in the play? There's a fade route into the end zone. Landon Strickland go to get it, and did he get it?
They're going to call him for pushing off,
and
he
pushing
did.
off.
Yep. Had a little separation there.
I couldn't see. There was a raindrop between me and him.
He does that in basketball sometimes, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he can get away with it.
Get away with it, yeah.
He's 6'4", he's out going against a 5'8" guy out there, so that was a good call.
I've been talking to some of the coaches and some of the folks that know Landon, and he's getting some looks now, and well, he should.
Yeah.
But, he loves basketball.
Right.
But his future could be football because of his height and his speed and his range at a wide receiver.
And he's good academically also.
Oh, excellent. Good job. Good job. All right, we got 101 seconds to play in the third quarter. Oh, let's see.
It's going to be midnight before we get out of here, boys.
Where's the closest Waffle House? I want breakfast.
Probably
A-Rab.
Well, from here, I don't know if A-Rab or Decatur. Which one?
I'm getting a Waffle House review in my headset from Viv. Third down and goal. Knights back at the 28, and Pusio hit as he throws, and that's going to be roughing the quarterback again. Ballinger got him, and there was a little altercation with Mr. Aldridge taking up for his quarterback, and that's going to be a personal foul against Brewer. So this will be after the fact. Yep. So the personal foul was Ballinger hitting Pusio, but to his credit, Lance Aldridge decided to take up for his quarterback against a big lineman that was probably twice his size.
Yeah, but that's not the size of the dog to fight. I've always heard.
Yeah, I tell you what that shows. That shows teamwork, buddy.
Teamwork.
Right here is where you learn somebody a lesson, as they said back in A-Rap back in the day. We're going to double team number one till we run him out of the game. Knock that off in a hurry.
Well, he's the best player, and to his credit, Coach Plunkett told me today, he said, watch number one, he's the best player we have on the field, and he's absolutely right. Trips to the left side, although his quarterback and his running back, Walker Latham, and his quarterback are very, very good as well. Here goes the trips, counter play behind the trips. Aldridge is going to dig for the end zone. Will he get it? He'll be short by about a yard. So fourth down. Is it fourth? No, second down. Second down. That's first automatic first down on the rough. You're right. I miss our electric down marker.
Yeah, you barely can see it, little sucker over there.
Yeah, we need to take up a collection for Brewer High School and Coach Plunkett. They deserve an electric down marker. I still want to buy A-Rab. We did for the down marker, of course. Ronnie, our broadcast crew donated that, but I would like to get that to-go thing that goes with it. But it's $5,000. You think you can do a GoFundMe for that?
Oh, yeah. No, trust me.
Can you go to the casino over that? Second down, handoff, Aldridge, left side, dumps into the end zone, touchdown Knights, or did they say down? Nope, they say he's down. They say his knee hit the ground at the 1-inch line. Boy, Ben, he is oh so close over there.
Yeah, that was close from there. But what do we do? Okay, they're going to let the clock run out. Go to the fourth quarter here.
So we're going to walk 99 yards. Can we not just get the touchdown and go to the quarter?
A-Rap had the ball the entire quarter.
That's right. They never touched the ball.
15th play of the drive.
Quite a stat. Knights are walking off the field. That's the first time, I think, since you and I have been doing the games, Ronnie, that the Knights have maintained possession for an entire quarter.
Yep, they have. They have really played good ball tonight.
Last stanza at Tucker Field in the Coteco Valley. Your score at the end of 3, A-Rap 35, Brewer 6. You're listening to the Fun Radio Football Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Back under center, Pusio. Will he sneak it? Snap, turn, give it to Aldridge, give him the touchdown. Touchdown, Arabian Knights. And the clock is just started 7 seconds into the fourth quarter. And the Knights lead now 41-6. I did not see this coming, Ronnie.
You know, I said 35-14 this morning. I predicted that. So it hadn't happened. It could. They could still score again.
Well, point after coming. Knights trying to add that 42nd point. That is the first points of the game for Logan Aldridge. And there was a lot of Aldridge on that drive. Snap back, placement up in the air. We have a new kicker in the game, and the kick is good. Is no good. I'm sorry. He shanked it to the left, Ty Kirkland, and he shanked it to the left. That is the first missed point of this game. And your new score with 11:53 to play in this marathon at Coteco. Your score is A-Rap 41, Brewer 6. You're listening to the Superior RV Fun Radio Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Restoration broadcast booth. Michael St. John, Ronnie Shoemate, Chad Robertson, Ben Elrod. Somebody's yawning on the crew. I don't know who, but anyway. We're 11:53 to go to this football game comes to a conclusion, and Arab leading in this game 41-6. Chad, you want to give us what happened after a little after the fact, a little afterbirth on that extra point
there
miss?
was a personal foul against Brewer right there after the point after being assessed on the kickoff. So Arab will be kicking off from
the Brewer 45.
Brewer 45. But I'll go ahead and get the scoring recap real quick. Arab holds the ball the entire third quarter, goes 75 yards on 16 plays. Audrey goes in from 1 yard out. The point after was no good. Your new score, 41-6, Arab.
Looking for a new home? Jeff Gibbs is your guy. Call him 256-640-3085. Score big with Southern Elite Realty. They kick it deep this time. They put it in Ballinger's hands, and here he goes. He's a speedster. I'm telling you, by the time he's a senior, this young man is going to be quite a player. He gets all the way up to the 35-yard line. That's a 34-yard return for Ballinger, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Brewer Patriots there. Now the question for Coach Plunkett is, do you leave the first team in there and just try to get the reps, or are you going to put some new folks in and see what they can do?
Well, I mix it up a little bit, and see, I don't know. Who's the Brewer play next week? Do we know?
They're off.
Okay. Well,
they got 2 weeks to prepare for Coleman, and at last report, I think Coleman was getting beat at Jasper tonight, so have to look into that.
We got a lot of new people playing in A-Road defense out there right now.
Some pretty jerseys out there. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Quarterback's going to hand it off right side. We have a new running back. That's Watson in the ball game, as Oden just gave the ball off to Watson, and he's going to get about 5 yards. And you're right, Ronnie. You may have to help me with some of these numbers as we see some white jerseys popping up out there. The tackle was made for Arab by Evan Jones, 6'2", 164 pounds. He's a junior and in the game at a defensive end. 2nd down and 3. This time it's Watson again. Good running across midfield, and suddenly Brewer, just like that's in Arab territory at the 49-yard line. Stop was made that time for the Knights by Dallas Helton.
And Peyton
Jackson.
Yep.
Middle guard right now for the Knights is...
I can't see the number.
I don't have the number. 71. Snap. Oden back to pass. Here comes the rush. He's being flushed out of the pocket, throws downfield, has a man open. Could have been a beautiful catch.
Good defensive move.
Good defensive play by one of the youngsters. And again, that was Evan Jones.
Yep.
Back on coverage.
Yep.
That's the second good play he's made in a row.
6'2", 164-pound junior.
Yep. Future for that backside for the Arabian Knights. Alabama football tomorrow on Fun Radio. A pregame at 8 a.m.
We may be home by then.
Oh, anyway, Alabama and Wisconsin from Camp Randall Stadium, the dump in Madison. I didn't say that. Yes, I did. Been there, done that. Wide outs to the right side, double slot that way. Back to pass, Oden dancing around, going to throw it as far as he can, puts it in the air towards Somerville. Jump ball, and Bollinger could not come up with it. Knocked away. He was in double coverage.
He's
Lucky
to get that intercepted.
Was that Noah Mann back there on coverage? No, 11. Who we got down there?
That would be Eli Williams.
Eli Williams.
A freshman, 5'10", 149 DB freshman.
Yeah, knocked the ball away at the goal line.
I like that name, Eli.
Eli. You know, he's a freshman, so you know Eli's coming.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He'll be here all week.
Stealing a line from your playbook. 10:38 to play in the game. Knights are up comfortably, 41-6.
3rd down.
But Brewer not giving up at all. Wide outs to the left side, and we got a penalty as that time. And Ballinger is getting a little frustrated out there, and well he should. He's played every snap, played every down of this football game. And he was in motion that time and didn't stop and had come forward.
Well,
so it looked like a Canadian League football play.
We had 2 people move at the same time.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down and 15 for Brewer. Brewer, again, is a team this year thus far, and Coach was lamenting about it this morning at Coach's breakfast.
It's spelled the same way.
Yeah, but they were they shoot themselves in the foot. They make a lot of little dicky-ticky mistakes. There's a play that goes to the fullback. This is just a delay pass, and he's going to run it the best he can. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He almost got away. Great run that time. All the effort that you could walk out of Walker Latham. He did not give up an inch.
And there's a flag
and it's
there.
coming back.
That kid ran 60 yards to get 20 then. He came all the way across the field.
Block in the back against Brewer. Coach, this is the kind of game that when you're a young football coach, as Coach is, can cause a lot of gray hairs, and it makes you hope that he has a jar of Tums in the locker room.
Yeah.
Because it's going to give you heartburn.
We got a new player in, a sophomore. Vidul Patel is in, 5'5", 146 linebacker.
Wide out to the left side, double slot this time for Brewer. 3rd down and 16. Over the middle, has him open. Ballinger's got it in a good open field tackle. Right on the numbers, right on the money. That's a Brewer first down on a good pitch and catch. The tackle was made that time by Dwayne Wilson. And he's a 154-pound senior across the middle.
He's favoring his right arm, and he got a pretty good stinger on that right arm. But we had blown coverage in there. The linebacker fell down.
1st and 10 there, having to set the chain crew's worrying himself, or wore out over there. They're a little slow getting down there. 9:48 to play in the game. Knights up 41-6. Brewer trying to rally. He's got Bollinger's got him for a touchdown. Post pattern in the end zone, touchdown Brewer, just like that.
Get ready for the gun.
So with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to play in the football game, Brewer is on the board for the first time since the first quarter.
Yeah, you're right. I predicted 35-14. It's 41, fixed to be 41-14.
Now let's hold the cannon until the guy kicks the extra point.
I think they're going for 2.
Well, then let's hold the cannon until after the conversion. All right. Snap. Oden in the pocket. Holes in there. Boy, he looked at him, threw a bullet. Pass is complete for the 2-point conversion. So Brewer has 14 on the board on a pitch and catch 2-point conversion to Clay Clemens. And Oden just threw a strike, and he was under duress when he threw the ball.
I thought he was going down.
New score in the game, Arab 41, Brewer 14. We're going to keep it here. We have gotten a ton of breaks in tonight, and we'll get a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard when it becomes available. And in the meantime, we're just going to call the game from here. Next week, the Arabian Knights go to Guntersville for a take on the Wildcats. Our pregame from People's Bank will begin at 6 o'clock. Let's get the Southern Elite Realty scoring drive recap. Here's Chad Robertson.
Brewer goes 66 yards on 7 plays. Oden to Ballinger on a 30-yard touchdown pass for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion was good. Your new score, 41-14, Arab.
That was a nifty drive, and that's a good shot in the arm, and that shows Coach Plunkett that this team isn't going to give up, and they're not.
Even though they had a couple of penalties, they moved the ball. The referee just not getting back up there, the line judge over there.
You got a little incident, or you got the kickoff team making some substitutions. Let's see if he tries to onside kick it.
Oh, yeah. They're lined up in that position.
David Perez kicks it deep. It'll be taken by an Arabian Knight. That is, that's at Kirkland? Yes, and he'll go out of bounds. He got out of bounds in a hurry at the 24. 4-yard return. He took it at the 20. Football games tomorrow, guys. We have a few of them. If you have DirecTV, you're out of luck. They're still on a strike with ESPN, so a lot of the games cannot be seen on DirecTV. But you got South Carolina playing LSU at Coach's Breakfast today. You guys were all over South Carolina. The Brewer uniforms look like South Carolina.
I didn't pick them.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. Are we caught up on our scoring recaps?
Did you get that last one?
Yeah, we're caught up.
They're caught up. All right, 1st and 10 for the Arabian Knights. New quarterback into the ball game. So we're going to see the youngster one more time. That is Nick Stevens.
Good run.
And he's going to hand it off to Pritchett.
Yes, you did good.
Pritchett.
Doug will be proud of you.
Yes, he would.
When I said
that was a sheriff. Was a sheriff, right?
No, that was
Prickett.
That was Pickett.
Pickett
was, yeah.
Prickett, and Pritchard.
His son is still there as a lieutenant now.
Sounds like a bourbon from Kentucky.
Oh, that was a trip.
9 minutes to play in the game.
Never been to one of those bourbon tastings before, and I learned you're just supposed to sniff it.
You've had a couple of years practice now. They said they paid your bail. They want you back.
Yeah.
Here's Pritchett again, and he crosses the 30 for a gain of a yard. Second down. I make that 3rd down and 5 for the Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got the Alabama game tomorrow. Tomorrow, Jacksonville State is on our sister station, WRAB 107 FM. Proud to be part of the Jacksonville State Network on Fun Country. And that game gets underway with the pregame at 1:30, kickoff 2:30 from Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Is Eli on the call?
No, but that will be Mike Paris on the call, Eastern Michigan, and Jacksonville State on Fun Radio's Fun Country 107.1 FM. The Alabama game, of course, 11 o'clock kickoff against Wisconsin on Fun 92.7 FM and 104.9 FM in the Decatur, Hartsville, Madison area. Toss going out intended for the wide receiver over there, Davis Kinney. And it's incomplete. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 135. He threw that ball about 8 feet over his head.
Yeah, if he'd been 6 foot tall, he'd have caught that ball in. Chad needs to go to Kentucky with us next year.
Yeah, we could arrange that. Your daughter's up there.
Yeah, we'll go see Laura Beth.
We have the broadcast crew up there.
She can meet me in my favorite location up there, downtown.
At the casino?
Yeah.
Of course she could. 4th down for the Knights, punting situation. Stevens, does he do the punting as well? Looks that way. Brewer going to drop one back in safety. Snap, Stevens, rugby-style kick. He got it away. Got a good one, too. Fair catch call for, taken, and he's hit, but are they going to throw a flag?
No.
Nope. They say he accidentally ran into him. Fair catch that time made by Brewers. Ryer, again, I can't say that name. Ayaya, A-N-A-Y-A. Ayaya. Sounds like I got something in my throat.
Try one of your honey things there. Those things are great.
You like these? I turned these on to Ronnie back a couple of winters again. But I turned you on to these last week. I have a couple of them to take with you. They're from Australia. I order them on the internet. They're called Zumba. Z-U-M-B-B-A.
Kelly sent them to you?
No. But they're from Australia, and they're frozen. They're freeze-dried honey, believe it or not. And that's all there's one ingredient, honey.
I wondered if they had kangaroo in them.
No, just honey. Hand off to the tailback this time as Oden gives it to new running back into the ball game for Brewer. That is Raines.
The ball and the clock is running. We're 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the ball.
I've got Corbin Barnes in the ball game at running back. Here's the snap. Oden going to throw it. He's got it to Bollinger again, and he's knocked out of bounds as he crossed midfield and got a Brewer first down at the 45-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Clock didn't stop. Continuing to run. 41-14 is your score in favor of the Knights. Next week at Gunnersville, we're going to find out what kind of football team we got, because we're taking on the team that is number 1 in the state in 5A, and after tonight's 65-0 win, I'm sure they'll remain number 1 in 5A. The Gunnersville Wildcats.
And they played at Sardis.
Here's Ballinger in motion, back to pass. Ballinger fakes it to him, going to go the other way. Pass is complete, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Good play, good defensive play.
And the play came from John Loden for Arab, still in the ball game, one of the starters, one of the few still in the ball game.
Had a lot of acceleration to get out there and catch that receiver that time.
We've got Brody Patrick in the ball game for the Knights. We've got Owen Ridgway in the game. New folks in the secondary, Evan Jones, called his name a couple of times. Brewers, 2nd down and 10. They're at their own 45. Clock running, 6:15 to play in the game. Knights 41 rather, Brewer 14. Just reverse it. Oden, he's had good protection tonight. Rolls out, has time, throws downfield, has a man open, got him at the 20, pitch and catch to the 10. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Pitch, catch, touchdown.
Yep, going for 2 again, they're signaling.
Clay Clemens on the 40-yard touchdown pass. 45-yard?
Mm-hmm.
45-yard touchdown pass.
That's what
Odin to Clemens.
That's what you happen when you got a lot of sophomores and freshmen out there in defense.
Well, the hay's in the barn, although it's 41-20, and they're going for 2. 5:55 to play in the game. Odin turns, throws it into the backside of the end zone. Bollinger's got it. Touchdown, or rather 2-point conversion. Good. And it's 41-22 now in favor of the Arabian Knights with 5:55 left in the game. Let's get a Gilbert and Ball Ford in-game scoreboard update from Travis Lane.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Fairview Ardmore game isn't over. It sounds like they may have had a couple of lightning delays or a lightning delay there as well. Congratulations, Susan Moore, on their win. Coach Patterson.
Mm-hmm. He's going to do good things down there. Give him a couple of years to build a program. I mean, he feels good. Every time he walks out on the field, he walks out on the field with his dad's name on it out there.
I had what's funny, I had a discussion the other day. Both Patterson, they're not twins, but both Patterson brothers end up like coaching like their dad.
2 years apart.
And they coach like their dad. They're winners.
Yeah.
You notice that?
That was so funny that somebody interviewed him and said, "You let your dad help you with coaching?" And they both said at one time, "No."
They've already learned everything Pa knows, right?
Yeah. Yes.
He's a good. 5:55 left to play in the ball game. We'll get the scoring recap from Chad Robertson right after the kickoff here. Ben Elrod, hopefully not fall asleep on the sideline. I'll come to him in a minute as well. A kick takes a weird bounce, picked up by Landon Strickland at the 20. He's reversing his field. He's at the 30. Brewer people are chasing him. He's just looks like zigging and zagging and twisting and turning, and he looked like somebody in a video game right there up to the 42-yard line. So a 22-yard return. And the Knights go in possession, 1st and 10 offensively at the 42-yard line. Here's another scoring update of that last Arabian Knights, Brewer Patriots scoring drive, brought to you by Southern Elite Realty and our very own Chad Robertson.
Brewer goes 56 yards on 3 plays, Odin connecting to Clemens on a 45-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was good. Your new score, 41-20 Arab.
A lot of first stringers back out there again on this possession.
Pusio back in the game. Yes, the whole first team's back. Handoff to Landon. Check that. I'm sorry,
it's
Logan Aldridge.
Yeah, it is Aldridge. They got a few.
For some reason, when he turned, it looked like a 6.
We got some fresh linemen in, but our backfield and receivers and quarterback are the starters again. I guess I want to put another point on the board. There's 5 minutes to go in the game, 41-22. They can get some more points out here.
Starters are all back in, Ronnie.
The whole line?
The whole line.
Okay.
Okay, 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 45-yard line. Pusio, the quarterback, turns, gives it to Aldridge. Aldridge looking for the outside. Brewer knows that he's going to get the ball, and they push him back, and he's got no gain on the play. Stop that time was by Drinkard and Walker Latham. Walker Latham is a good player. He's just tough.
Yep, he's all over the field.
Clock continues to run. 4:40 to play. Did we get the scoring drive in?
We did.
All right, just making sure. Ben, you still awake down there? You'll have to coach at the end of the game.
I am. I'm ready. I believe those 2 touchdowns they scored might have stoked our little fire a little bit. We'll see what we might do right here.
We need a first down.
I think those seniors were in Coach Routen's ear saying, put us back in, put us back in. 3rd down and 8 for the Knights. Brewer showing a 4-man front now. They're stepping those linebackers up to almost a 6-man front. We got a delay here to the play clock not stop. Yeah, the play clock didn't start. So, Ben, at the end of the game, when you get Coach Routen, of course, we'll ask him about this one, but you might want to put in his ear that Sardis tonight got shut out by Guntersville 65-0. And a big task. People have had that date circled since the schedule came out. And Guntersville and Arab next week.
I don't think we ought to let him enjoy this region win tonight. That 24-hour rule. We have coach's breakfast live at his garage Sunday morning, and I can ask him.
Don't tell him, Score. Just ask him, does he want to know?
Yeah. Well, I think they played 2 games. Well, actually, this is like a hockey game. We had 2 halftimes tonight and a late start. 3rd down and 8. Knights at the 45. Long count. Pusio just running clock here. Turns, gives it to Aldridge. Puts his head down close to the first down.
Yeah, he's going to be about 2 yards short, I think.
And you think you're right, so it'll be 4th down. I think the Knights may just go for it. And if they get this first down, they can put the clock to rest. Because they can run this clock out with a first down here.
Yeah, let that clock run. We're down 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the ball game. This be a Pusio run.
Here comes motion. Changing the play. They're letting that clock run down. We're down to 6-5. Push goes under center. And nobody's moving. Timeout. Knights take a timeout here. Clock was going to run out. So they're going to take the timeout on 4th down. Let's take this break, and we'll be back. 41-22 your score in favor of the Arabian Knights on the Fun Radio, Superior RV Football Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
This is Michael St. John. Clean Right Cleaners has been cleaning and pressing my clothes for over 25 years, and come this time of the year, they give my clothes a special care that lasts another year. Trust the professionals at Clean Right Cleaners to handle all your dry cleaning needs. Open Monday through Saturday in Arab behind Clayton Chevrolet and the fire station. Get your clothes cleaned right at Clean Right Cleaners.
This is Kathy from Clean Right Cleaners. For over 32 years, we've cleaned your clothes and saved you money. Thank you for your business.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
4th and 2 for the Knights. They'll go for it from the midfield stripe. Pusio going to roll out, throw downfield to his wide receiver, dropped and incomplete.
Oh.
And that will go over on downs. You know,
I disagree with that call.
I do too. I think that
he could have ran. There was nobody over there. He had 6 or 7 yards in front of him, and they were going for the big score. I would have got the first down and worked the clock, but I'm not the coach.
Well, they give the ball to the Brewer Patriots at midfield. I think Coach Plunkett may take a little bit of offense to that. If I were coaching, which I have done in the past, that to me that's a run play. You should run the ball. You got 2 yards to go, you should run the ball.
And they're getting 4 or 5 every time they run it.
So Brewer takes over. 2:40 to play in the game. You bet your Brewer ain't going to sit on it.
Here comes the passes.
1st and 10, double wing, double. They're going to go to a flare pass, getting into Ballinger's hands, getting into that playmaker's hands a lot. He's out of bounds. Inside Arab territory at the 42-yard line. 8-yard gain.
Stops the clock.
So Brewer running their 2-minute offense. We're just outside of 2 minutes.
Everybody needs to back up.
Snap. Fake on the play action. Back to pass. Odin throws. Got him again. This time he gets it into the hands of.
Yeah, they had 2 red shirts wide open on the 15-yard line. That was touchdown right there.
We had busted coverage back there.
Big time.
Clay Clemens got the first down, though. Steps out of bounds, stops the clock at the 29.
Well, they had 6 points right in their pocket right there.
Ben Elrod, the Knights defensively, they're not set. They're just, this almost looks like a flag football game. Back to pass, quarterback throws it, got him, boom! Separated ball and then a player down. Targeting.
Man, was it?
Targeting.
Yeah, that's what they're going to call.
Ben, I think that's targeting without a doubt.
I think that's a great play by number 20, breaking on the ball, put his hat on the offensive player, and it happened.
Quentin Anderson just got blown up, but he's okay.
Yeah, he got popped right up. He's not injured, but I think it was helmet to helmet, wasn't it, Ben?
That was Jackson Ivey there on that hit, and that from here I saw targeting because I think he ducked his head.
I like to look at that again on the replay.
Well, Horizon TV will have the replay for you. You can watch it tomorrow.
What would Coach Morgan say about that play?
Bingo.
Here we go.
Yep, and that is.
He just said personal foul. He didn't say targeting.
Yeah, targeting is a personal foul, but
he did hold his head up his head.
Yep, and Coach Roughton did not like that call. He got a little huffy there on that one.
We have to get him 2 patty melts.
Brewer takes a timeout. All right, timeout on the field. 2:15 to play in the game. Brewer threatening again. Knights have got it out of reach at 41-22. So where did we say we're going to eat next week, Chad?
JD's. Yeah, right there in front of the stadium.
And then tonight, though, we want to thank the folks up the mountain at Eva.
Yep. I tell you what, it was good, but that spaghetti from Crystal's restaurant last week.
And we're not talking about the Crystal with the hamburgers down the street. We're talking about Crystal Wright. That was good. I was thinking about that today. That salad, I could probably eat the whole bowl myself.
Final at Fairview is 28-6. Fairview won.
That's off our Gilbert Ball Ford in-game scoreboard.
Yeah, from Miss Tiffany Elrod. Game's been over for a while.
Penalties tonight are closer than normal. A-Rep penalized 5 times for 60 yards. Brewer 7 for 75.
Here's Odin drawing pass, throws into the end zone. Ballinger, ball broken away. Good break on the ball.
Yes. Reached around and he's in front of him and slapped the ball out at the last second.
Who is number 0 for
Lamar, Wyatt Lamar.
Very good job by Wyatt.
It was.
Yeah.
He was one-on-one in coverage, by the way. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. They've got the ball in the Knights' red zone at the 15-yard line. 2:08 to play, 41-22 your score. Brewer trying to make it close. Oden back to pass, plenty of protection. Now flushed out of the pocket, he's going to run it. He's to the 10 looking for the sideline, and he will get out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
He's got 1 minute, 59 seconds to go. Still 41-22.
Third down. Brewer can get a first down without scoring down at the 4-yard line. Ball between the 10 and the 9-yard line. Near side hash mark. Brewer moving left to right. Oden with the count. Turns, fakes on play action. Going to throw the ball again. Receiver fell down. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown and Bollinger again.
I told you.
But if they'd have gone to Bollinger from the start of this game, this could have been a different story.
Yep. Well, they lost a touchdown a while ago. No, is there a flag down? No. Okay.
Touchdown. They'll go for 2.
Flash flood warning. A major storm's going to hit at 10:45.
41-28.
That's 15 minutes.
Now think about this. You got a minute 51 to play, 41-28. You make the 2-point conversion, you're down by 11.
Right.
Onside kick. Here's Bollinger, quarterback. Odom looking for that 2-point conversion, and he's going to be denied at the 1-yard line. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So your score remains with a minute 51 to play in the ball game. I saw him again. Dadgummit. Brewers 41, Arab 28. We'll keep it here. And I'm anticipating an onside kick.
Well, it'd have to. You got to.
So Brewer has come with a flurry in the fourth quarter.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. RE/MAX Heritage in Arab is a proud supporter of the Arab City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab. 256-586-4410. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
First and 10, Arabian Nights. They have it at the 41-yard line. Drew Pusio's back in the ball game. Landon Strickland is your running back. He's going to get the ball right up the middle, and he'll get about a yard. Tackle was made by Walker.
Aldridge. That was Aldridge.
Yeah, Aldridge.
Yeah.
Walker Latham.
Aldridge carried the ball, not Strickland. He's too tall to be a running back.
So Aldridge is going to be a workhorse tonight, but our Sophia's Restaurant Players of the Game, I already know who the offensive player is.
Oh, yeah.
No debate.
And I've got a pretty good idea who the defensive guy is.
I'll let you guys handle that. 75 seconds to play in the game. 41-28. Knights, barring a miracle here, that's how it's going to end. Snap, Pusio rolling to the right side. He's going to run it. He's over by the sideline, and he'll slide down there. He started his slide at the 47, and he ends up at the 47 on the other side of the 50. On a 6-yard slide, they'll mark it at midfield. Give him half of it.
We've got to have one more play because shot clock, as y'all say, is at 25. We got 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd down and a yard for the Arabian Knights. The clock is about a 14-second differential. The Knights may take a penalty and just take a knee, or they may just take a knee. Yep, they're going to go into victory formation, take a knee, and this game is going to be finally in the books at 10:37 in the evening. Game is over. Final score tonight from the Coteco Valley. The Arabian Knights defeat the Brewer Patriots 41-28. We'll be back with comments from the coach and our announcement of the offensive and defensive players of the game from Sophia's Restaurant in Arab. You're listening to the Superior RV Football Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing why our company decided to advertise the list side at 2%. In the past, I've allowed my agents to negotiate with their sellers and come up with a percentage that they would charge and then share with the buyer side. With these new changes, there would be some temptation for our agents to be all over the board with what they would discuss with sellers. So as an owner, I had to find a way to establish, a bottom that we could live with and maintain profitability, but also be delivering to the public something that's uniform. We wouldn't have, for instance, one agent saying, we're going to be at this rate, which is much lower, and then another agent saying we're going to be at this rate, which is much higher. So in my trying to figure out what that rate might be, I started thinking, why would a jury in Missouri, think that the way we've done things for, near 100 years is not the way we should be doing it? And why were they so upset with our industry? Because if a jury is finding that we're not doing things right, they're upset with us in some way, is the way I would see it. Now, of course, that's my opinion. And in thinking that way, I come to realize in the last 5 years, we've had approximately 20 years of appreciation in our housing. Now, this is just residential that we're talking about as far as our rates, as far as these changes. We're not talking about land. We're not talking about commercial. This is residential listings. That we've had this, just incredible appreciation in homes. So, a home's value, in some cases, we've had homes that have gone anywhere from 50%. They've almost doubled in price over the last 5 years. So when you have that type of appreciation, then of course with our percentage and what we've been charging, it's going to be far greater. If the house is doubled, math tells us that our income has doubled as well. So when evaluating that, I realized, the public has, they've probably become a little upset with us because, in 5 years you've had this appreciation and you've had this increase in our revenue stream in real estate as a result of it. So I started doing a little math. What could be a bottom that would maintain profitability for our company, be fair for our agents, and be fair for our customers? I looked at 2% being that number. And when I ran the numbers on some of our historic sales, what I found is on the same house. Now, of course, that house is worth more and has more, a bigger price today. But on that same house, 2% was more today than 3% was 5 years ago. And it'll also kept my revenue stream with my company to where it would keep up with inflation. I mean, of course, we've got to be mindful of that to stay in business. But the more I looked at it, 2% was a fair number. Now, that's with this market and this type of appreciation. You fast forward 20 years, if we remain pretty stagnant, that may change. Like all things change. But this change of 2% to accommodate this rapid appreciation that we've had is our way of helping our customers with the inflation that we're seeing in our economy right now. And I feel like it's a fair number for us. Of course, if we have a listing that requires more work, the seller requires more advertising measures, larger signs, 3D tours. We've got to, hire outside photography, drone videos, those kind of things. Of course, we may charge more on those types of listings because things are negotiable. The 2% is your cookie cutter standard listing where, we take pictures, we put it on the MLS, we put a sign in the yard, and we do the things that realtors do. Items that go beyond that, of course, we may charge more for those. It is on a case-by-case basis. But this is the reason in a nutshell that we have done the 2% as our listing side going forward with these changes. I hope that gives clarity as to why we went this way. Again, like to thank folks for watching this video. Thank our customers for giving us the opportunities, as you always have, for us to help you. And we're going to continue to do our best to adjust to this ever-changing market and economy. Now, our next video, we'll be discussing the buyer side of the transaction and hopefully giving some tips to help buyers and buyers agents when making offers and approaching listings going forward in the future.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. With this video, we're going to talk about buyers and what buyers can expect with the upcoming changes on August 17th. On August 17th and thereafter, a buyer compensation agreement will need to be completed by their agent or their realtor before looking at the very first house. So for buyers, this may be a little intimidating, and you may say, well, well, wait a minute, am I going to have to pay them right then, right at that moment, and do that up front? No, you're not, unless that's something that realtor, that agent has agreed to, or they've made that part of their practice, that they're just doing a flat fee. In that case, yeah, they're charging you a flat fee to show you, and then there may not be anything charged after that. What I see happening is most folks will enter into a percentage of the sale or percentage of the closed sale agreement that an agent, much like we do on the list side, will work with someone until that person finds a deal that works for them, that finds that perfect house, that negotiates with the seller, gets the terms that they need. Then they will be compensated on the close of sale at whatever percentage that they agreed to. I think most deals will probably be structured like that between buyers and their buyer's agent or buyer realtor. But there may be some folks out there that say, hey, we can save you money if you want to go ahead and commit to paying a flat fee, pay it up front. There's no other charges. The only issue with that is if you don't buy a home, then you're obligated to that fee. You've already paid it, and they've collected their earnings. I do think that there'll be some sellers that will offer compensation to buyers agents, and I think there'll be some that won't. And that's going to be up to your realtor or your agent to find out if there's a compensation offered and share that with you, so that you can ask for it when you present an offer to the seller to say, hey, do you mind, just like asking for closing cost, you mind paying my closing cost? Do you mind paying my agent? And your agent can structure that into the offer, and the seller can compensate your agent that way versus you having to pay them directly. There may be some sellers that don't offer compensation, and your agent may ask that agent that has it listed, hey, does your seller have that offered? And if they say no, you may think, well, gosh, then that's it. It's over. I'm going to have to pay my agent directly. Well, not necessarily. In sales and in negotiating deals, our philosophy is it never hurts to ask. So even though they may not be offering compensation, if your offer of sales price, results in the net that seller is looking for, they may be willing to compensate your agent in that scenario. So I wouldn't always just say that if they're saying it's not offered. In the state of Alabama, they're required to review your offer that you take to them, submit it in there and see what happens. Now, what you need to keep in mind on the buyer side, it is a little scary with this change that you're sitting down with an agreement before you look at the first house, and you're committing to pay maybe a percentage, and you don't know what that final price will be, and you may not necessarily have those funds in your account to pay your agent, and you don't have to have those funds in your account to pay your agent at that time. If you structure your showing agreement with your agent to where it is a percentage of a closed sale, then you're not going to pay them unless that deal closes, unless you actually buy a house. So the scary parts that everybody's been, hearing on the news, that, buyers are going to be obligated, buyers are going to be, putting more money out there. Well, that's still your choice as to whether or not you want to do that. I would suggest always working, me personally, with someone based on a percentage of the closed sale, unless you can benefit from the flat fee. But more times than not, I think it'll be beneficial to the buyer to negotiate with an agent on a percentage and do that on a closed sale. And if it doesn't close, then you're not obligated for anything. That, I feel, is the best way for a buyer to approach these new changes. As always, we want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we want to thank you for taking time to watch this video today.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Another steal by Katie Blue.
She misses her shot, recovered by Katie Blue. Back to the Gunnersville end of the floor. Beautiful shot by Anna Martin.
Oh, great shot by Caparee.
Ashley Tidmore matching up very well. Nice long shot missed. Nicole Kelly with a rebound up the floor in a hurry to Katie Blue. Count those 2 points.
Fast break. Reed against Ashton, pulls up for 2. Beautiful. That's to Hudgens. Get down low to Blue. Got it. Bumped by Wilson. No foul though. Mostiller fires up a 3. Got it. Good pass inside to Hannah Martin. Got it. 3:41 to go in the game. Mostiller gets back. Nice job of Mostiller.
Katie Blue with a steal. Goes the opposite end of the floor. Layup is good.
She gets it out to Reed. Reed for 3. It's good.
3. Count it. Yay.
Rebounded by Currington, who gets it up the floor to Britton. Taken away by Potts. Potts over to Reed. Reed driving the court for a layup. It's up, and it's good. 14-14 with
ball. That was her problem.
Devin Smith with the ball. Taken away by Hudgens. Hudgens on the steal.
Great job. Lindsey Hudgens screens her out and makes the layup.
Hudgens drives the lane. Nice pass into Tidmore.
Good turnaround jump shot. Pass inside to Katie Blue. 2 points for Gunnersville.
And over to Mosteller for 3. Shot is up and good. Her second shot is up and it's good. It's 15-12.
You can't move outside. This is shot. Meredith Potts with a rebound for Gunnersville.
Lindsey Hudgens looking up the floor. She runs.
Nice pass inside to Ashley Tidmore in with the 2 points.
Gunnersville from three-point land.
Mary Catherine's perfect on the shot.
Mary Catherine Reed, far corner to Lindsey Hudgens from three-point land and hits it perfectly. Reed bounces inside to Katie Blue. She puts it up and the basket count. Katie with good position again and gets the rebound after it slips through Hannah Martin's hands. Meredith Potts brings it down. She'll take it to the hole and puts it up.
Three-point shot and it's good. Captain Reed takes the three-point shot, gets it over to Katie Blue. Katie puts it up for 2. On the perimeter again. I'm going to set up that three-point shot. There's Captain Reed. Just getting the ball inside. Good ball movement. Too fast. Ashley Tidmore. Shot taken by Lindsey Hudgens. Three-point shot. Will go. Rebounded. Hannah Martin put back for 2. Carrington out of the game for Boaz. Taken by Lindsey Hudgens here in the last runs of the. And a good pass inside to Katie Blue by Price though. And they get it inside to Hannah Martin. Hannah Martin. Losing the time to go into Kate Maston. Ball stolen away by Hudgens. And they pass it over to Mosteller. Alicia good with the ball. Gets it back to Hudgens. Good pass inside. Trying to put it up. Tidmore stole it from him now. The three-point shot. Mosteller for 3.
And the Wildcats steal it away. Mosteller with a long pass down to Hannah Martin. Hannah puts it up for Will. Mary Catherine Reed pulls up the three-point line and nails it. Put that one up and in. Gunnersville brings it down. Katie Blue.
Great play, Katie Blue.
From left to right. Mosteller from three-point land, and she nails it. And she tries to get it to Lindsey Hudgens, and does. Lindsey drives down just inside the three-point line.
13 points with 6 minutes to go in the ballgame.
Ashley Tidmore down under. She puts it up, rolls and goes. Three-point land, no good. Alicia Mosteller over the and in. Good. Mary Catherine slapped it out, and Lindsey Hudgens takes it coast to coast, up and in. Katie will inbound it to Hannah Martin, standing all alone under the goal. Coast to coast against Lindsey Hudgens. She flips it up, can't get it to go. Hudgens with a rebound. Long pass down to Meredith Potts under the basket, up and in. Back to Wiggs. Near side to Montpelier. 3 points.
Time a young lady that'll be back.
Inside to Wiggs. She puts it up and in. Inside to Nicole Kelly, who puts it up and in.
Across the timeline, right side, long pass. Katie Ballou in the goal. Mary Catherine Reed in the lane. Pass underneath to Hannah Martin. 2 points. First lead for themselves in this ball game. Lindsey Hudgens with a 3. Lindsey Hudgens, long pass to Alicia Mosteller. She puts it out to Mary Catherine, who dribbles it in, wanting to put a layup, and she does. Beautiful shot. She dribbles up the court. Alicia Mosteller with a 2-point shot, knocked away. Up with the ball, Meredith Potts. 2 more points, 63-21.
Tried to dump it off. That's a turnover, and here comes Guntersville. The layup is made by Mary Catherine Reed. They thought about it for a minute. Now they get the good pass inside. Count it. Ashley Tidmore got a great assist. There's a steal by Mary Catherine Reed. Showtime, up and in. Good pass in there to Ballou, and another pass inside, and you can put it on the scoreboard. Cherokee County on top by 2. Here's Reed with a shot in there. Ballou, and now she makes a move inside. Pass, beautiful pass, and it's up and in. 25 seconds. Hudgens. Now they go inside of the turnaround jumper. Virtually everyone on their feet here at the Coliseum. Second shot is good. 2-point game, 53-51, and here comes Amber Wood down the far sideline. 2 seconds, 1 second. Did she get off the shot? A foul. We're going to have a foul. Looks like no. They're going to say no. The ball game is over. The officials go to the dressing room. I thought the whistle there was going to be for a foul, but no. Wood cannot get off the last shot. It's blocked. And for the second year in a row, Guntersville is going to the Final Four in Birmingham.
Good way to start. Talked with coaches a few minutes before the game, and they said the girls seem to be relaxed and ready to go. And there's Katie Ballou. Over Mary Catherine Reed sets up for 3, and it's in. Big play. Side looking for an open. Mosteller, she'll post up, take her shot, and buzzer's good. A 3 at the buzzer. Meredith Potts sets up the left side, and a big 2 from the ball out front. Open for the 3 in bottom. Good pressure. Inside to Ashley Tidmore. Spin move inside. Down at basket with count. Run out up to Mary Catherine Reed. Dribbles up the court. And that's it. And the Guntersville girls have won this. I guess this is the first game that the Guntersville girls have won in the state playoff.
Puts it up, it's good. The second quarter, Guntersville with the ball, and from way outside, Hampton puts it up a 3-pointer. The low post, 2 points, 23-16, Guntersville out front. Oh, a great steal by Avis. He puts it up to the layup. Back into the game now. Baker from 3-point land, and he sinks it.
Good top-point cooker.
Inside, Blake Kelly. Wow, Blake Kelly. Alexander, the rebound in traffic for 2. Got it. If he's anywhere near him, his shot, he'll pull it down. Low running one-hander, Rod Baker. Right inside the play over here. Reed Vargas, follow-away shot. Got it. Nice 14 wheels. Back-to-back out. Knocked loose. Kelly, good defense with a steal. 2-on-2 to the basket. Got it. Good defense, Blake Kelly.
And nice pass into Jeremy Hayes. Count the points. Rod Baker down the far side. Back out front to Blake Kelly, who drives down to the paint and puts it in perfectly. Good this time. Ball stolen away down under, but recovered by B.J. King. Over to Baker on the far wing. Now back down under to Alexander. 36-35, a 1-point game. Oh, and a great feed down to Jonathan Alexander. Back out front to Whit Reed, 3-point shot up, rattles. Yes, it goes. Comes in will bring it down. Rod Baker, near side, takes it into the paint, passes off to Alexander. Great pass, great shot. Blake Kelly, who drives the baseline, puts it up and in. Shoemate gets it into Whit Reed down the far side. Over.
Beautiful pass.
Great pass, great position.
Doing it well.
Davis up, puts it in. Now pull up to Rod Baker in the paint, who puts it up for two. Wagner will drive in, pulls up, shoots, good.
Good job, Kevin Wagner.
To Blake Kelly, spin move on the baseline, back out front to Reed Bogus, who hits a three from over here on the near wing.
He makes great fight inside Adam.
Brad Helton puts it up and in.
Second half with 2 points. We'll see how it goes from here.
And Reed Bogus, great pass inside, dribbling around the perimeter, and now inside to Baker, who goes under the basket.
Shot will go. B.J. King rebounding, puts the shot back up. It's good. With 1:22 remaining in the first quarter. Whit Reed fires up a three. It's good. Give the ball again to the Wildcats. Back over to Baker. Rod Baker with a three.
You noticed I can hear him from all the way to the other side of the court.
He's Gunnersville. Back down the court. And he gets it to Havis. Havis puts it up for two.
King to Blake Kelly.
A lot of hustle being shown by both teams so far.
Davis' shot rejected by Winfrey. And a great inbound save. Whit Reed to Rod Baker. Back to Reed, who will try from three-point land. Back out to Rod Baker. Wagner will take the three this time and nails it. Whit Reed, bounce pass inside to B.J. King, gets it in to Blake Kelly, who puts it up. It bounces, rattles, and goes. Whit Reed on the far side, puts it up, and in. Long pass across, and they get it inside to J.D. Alexander.
Good pass.
Another good pass, and Gomez. Whit Reed from outside, nails the three-pointer. Blake Kelly with the ball, brings it down, puts it up, and in. Point lead 56-53. And Figure puts it up from outside. It's no good, but the rebound put back, and Davis controls. That's the end of the ball game. Jeremy Davis pulling down the rebound, preserving the 56-53 victory for the Gunnersville Wildcats. Gunnersville takes the Area 13 championship. Blake Kelly drives to the baseline, puts it up and in. Cross to Whit Reed, inside to B.J. King. He turns, puts it up and in. Good. Blake Kelly inside to Havis. Great play. Back out to Baker.
Inside to Alexander. Great pass and a good goal.
And Rod Baker takes it to the hole, up and in. Regional action. Gunnersville trailing the Emma Sansom Rebels. Blake Kelly takes it in, puts it up, cuts the lead to 8 points. The timeline to Blake Kelly. Blake will take it down and put it up. Good. And Blake Kelly puts it up. It won't go. Whit Reed gets the rebound. He puts it way up. Alexander puts it way up. Davis with a putback. Whit Reed will try to cut it to one. Reed sets. He shoots. Perfect. The court, as we said, with 9.8 seconds left in the ball game. BJ slaps the ball to Adam Shoemate. Shoemate works it down across midcourt. And Shoemate scrambles out on the floor. BJ King comes up.
He got it! B.J. King got the shot! And Gunnersville wins the ball game. Has pulled off the miracle. Last second shot. B.J. King from the foul line hits it. And the final score. Gunnersville 48. Emma Sansom 47.
2 points of the game as corners. They're up 2-0. Long pass, Jeremy Hayter, and Baker. Corner to Whit Reed, up with a three. In the goal. Gunnersville takes a lead. Got to get it across half-court line. They do. Blake Kelly driving straight down the middle. 2 points. Tie ball game. Hurry. Jonathan Alexander straight to the goal. Layup. 2 more points. 46-29.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. With this video, we're going to talk about buyers and what buyers can expect with the upcoming changes on August 17th. On August 17th and thereafter, a buyer compensation agreement will need to be completed by their agent or their realtor before looking at the very first house. So for buyers, this may be a little intimidating, and you may say, well, wait a minute, am I going to have to pay them right then, right at that moment, and do that up front? No, you're not, unless that's something that realtor, that agent has agreed to, or they've made that part of their practice, that they're just doing a flat fee. In that case, yeah, they're charging you a flat fee to show you, and then there may not be anything charged after that. What I see happening is most folks will enter into a percentage of the sale or percentage of the closed sale agreement that an agent, much like we do on the list side, will work with someone until that person finds a deal that works for them, that finds that perfect house, that negotiates with the seller, gets the terms that they need. Then they will be compensated on the close of sale at whatever percentage that they agreed to. I think most deals will probably be structured like that between buyers and their buyer's agent or buyer realtor. But there may be some folks out there that say, hey, we can save you money if you want to go ahead and commit to paying a flat fee, pay it up front. There's no other charges. The only issue with that is if you don't buy a home, then you're obligated to that fee. You've already paid it, and they've collected their earnings. I do think that there'll be some sellers that will offer compensation to buyers agents, and I think there'll be some that won't. And that's going to be up to your realtor or your agent to find out if there's a compensation offered and share that with you, so that you can ask for it when you present an offer to the seller to say, hey, do you mind, just like asking for closing costs, you mind paying my closing costs? Do you mind paying my agent? And your agent can structure that into the offer, and the seller can compensate your agent that way versus you having to pay them directly. There may be some sellers that don't offer compensation, and your agent may ask that agent that has it listed, hey, does your seller have that offered? And if they say no, you may think, well, gosh, then that's it. It's over. I'm going to have to pay my agent directly. Well, not necessarily. In sales and in negotiating deals, our philosophy is it never hurts to ask. So even though they may not be offering compensation, if your offer of sales price, results in the net that seller is looking for, they may be willing to compensate your agent in that scenario. So I wouldn't always just say that if they're saying it's not offered. In the state of Alabama, they're required to review your offer that you take to them, submit it in there, and see what happens. Now, what you need to keep in mind on the buyer side, it is a little scary with this change that you're sitting down with an agreement before you look at the first house, and you're committing to pay maybe a percentage, and you don't know what that final price will be, and you may not necessarily have those funds in your account to pay your agent, and you don't have to have those funds in your account to pay your agent at that time. If you structure your showing agreement with your agent to where it is a percentage of a closed sale, then you're not going to pay them unless that deal closes, unless you actually buy a house. So the scary parts that everybody's been, hearing on the news, that, buyers are going to be obligated, buyers are going to be, putting more money out there. Well, that's still your choice as to whether or not you want to do that. I would suggest always working, me personally, with someone based on a percentage of the closed sale, unless you can benefit from the flat fee. But more times than not, I think it'll be beneficial to the buyer to negotiate with an agent on a percentage and do that on a closed sale. And if it doesn't close, then you're not obligated for anything. That, I feel, is the best way for a buyer to approach these new changes. As always, we want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we want to thank you for taking time to watch this video today.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.